Yo live, squatter. Yo live, squatter. We live, squatter. I should have beat this up. Yo, yo, what up? Squad up, squad up. What up, Bugaboo? What's Gucci, Michigan? What's Gucci? And Michigani? What's Gucci? You gotta say it like that when you're fancy. A Michigani? What's Gucci? From Michigan?
Oh.
Or a Michigani? You know what I'm saying? What's Gucci? Holding it down. Squad Dizzle. Surprise. Saturday. I'm on. Hey. She said I'm first. Squad up. And you get the golden star. Bing. That's what's up. Beautiful day. Was Michigan wonderful? Was it bright and sunny? Was there life everywhere you looked?
Michigan.
That's what kind of day it was over here. Beautiful day. Great time with the nephews. Take them to the park. Anytime you can go to the park, it's always a great time. Because I'm that type of guy that loves to run around with the children. You know what I'm saying? Babe, Mom, what about over there? I'm have to grab it in a second. I feel dry. Because unfortunately, you run around
you are dry.
Chasing kids.
And then
you realize
from drinking last night?
Yes. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the day. I was lit yesterday too. It was nice. No? All right, I have to go grab it. I left in the other room. I went to Omen's Concert or something like that. But
hi guys.
It was such a great day, man. It's like one of those days that you got to go outside. Let's just go. Took the kids to one of my favorite parks. It's a little drive. It's about a 15-minute drive to get there. What's up, Martha? What's Gucci? What up, Millie? What's up? It's one of my favorite parks because I like it because it's well kept. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of options. There's a couple of monkey bars, the fireman pole, swings. You know, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's a great environment. There's a big track. So even when we go together as a family, the wifey can walk around this huge track. And there's soccer fields and basketball court. And there's a skate park pushed in the back. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? What up, Shelly? Thanks, baby.
I didn't find it.
Yeah, I know. I got it in a soda bottle thing.
Yeah, I saw that. But
it's always like that. Yeah.
It was right here.
Like I literally just had it in my hands.
I just moved it on the floor.
These hands lost it every time. How's your friend doing? He's doing great. He's doing good.
Still here.
Yeah. I'm letting him stay for the weekend. He's got arrangements already, but I just wanted to give him a safe environment to kind of be at peace with himself because really it's like we were saying it yesterday. It's all perspective. Like it's got to change your perspective on certain things, but and it's hard. It's hard road, man. When family hurts you, you know what I'm saying? And listen, that's not my story to say. I'd rather him come and maybe be a different way of communicating today.
No, not today.
But he's doing well. Once again, we give him a great environment because even today he's like, "Wow, it's like mad quiet. You guys are mad cool." This is like, I'm not used to this. He's like, "So what do we do?" He's like, "Well, I don't know what to do." Because usually I'm going back and forth and this and that. Like this is, I'm like, yo, we're just chilling, recovering. He went to the park with me. We took when I took my nephews. It was weird too because me and wifey had kind of like separate roads today. Like,
oh my god, yes.
Right? Like you were. Like,
yeah, I was going.
Like
all
Melissa
day.
was busy all day,
Day.
doing wedding preparations with her aunt Sabrina. Congratulations to Sabrina and Ron. Sorry, Sabrina. I don't know his name. Sorry. But yeah, they about to get married. But they spent the day today working together, doing the crafts and all that stuff that goes into preparing your own. So what is it, like a DIY small type of?
No, it's party favors.
Party favors or whatever. I'm just saying. Yeah.
We had to make all these cards and
it was
to
dope.
make the centerpieces.
Yeah. OG.
And of course, they always go to your girl because I'm creative. And,
and they know that's their thing.
Yeah.
But I love that they even come to her too, because it's almost like my baby gets to hang out with the homies. Like she's hanging out now. Like, so it was weird how our days were like so filled where me, I'm hanging with my boy O. I got my boy O here, and I got my nephews, and we're doing our thing. And then Melissa's spent the whole day here and there doing stuff, but it's beautiful. I had to go to the park. When we went to the park, it was beautiful. And I'm the type of parent that likes to play with my kids. Like when I go to the park, it's almost like I'm gonna play with you too. Like unless I'm going there, I'm gonna play back. Like if I had help, then maybe I have a different mindset. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go play basketball. Wife will hold the kids down. But when I'm taking the kids there, it's like I feel like I'm I don't want to say obligated, but I take the initiative of, being your entertainment. I'm your host and I want you to have fun. So when we get to the park, I'm always thinking fun anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, let's have fun. Let's just play. And I love going to this park because it always ends up that we get the whole park playing together. And of course, today was another day just like that. Like you go there and just play a small game of tag, and all of a sudden the small game of tag becomes Monster trying to get them, and all of a sudden other kids want to get involved, and then it becomes just tag, and it's just all of a sudden the whole park is just playing. It's beautiful. It was a great day, man. Just the energy was just so positive. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I had a great time, and I like the fact that other kids he wants to.
You better not get shit on my back.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch my.
Yeah, you better get that shit. I was like, oh,
yeah.
You better not fucking get that house on something.
I'm not
Babe, you better move that
shit
back
on the bed. What's wrong with
What
you?
up, Tracy? What's Gucci? What up, Tara? What's Gucci? What up, Lucky?
I was thinking about it.
But I love those opportunities because me, like to me, that's when I feel like we're a family, when we're all involved doing this thing. But I guess when we were leaving, Owen's like, yo, it was that one dude, yo, he was talking mad shit. Like he didn't like you playing with his kids.
No,
and it never
his kids playing with other kids playing with you.
And it didn't ever dawn to me like, why would he say that to me? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you never think, like, at least for me, like I'm a person who just wants to play, and I'm not gonna, like, once I'm playing, and if a little kid wants to play with my nephews and I'm not gonna be like, I can't see myself being like, no, kid, this is a family matter. This is a personal. We're just here with my two little guys here. You can't play, like. But it made me, I guess I should think, because even Melissa's like, well, you got to think, and then if I'm thinking, I'm a strange man playing with all these kids. I mean, does it look bad? Like, do I have to do I have to now go against my natural instinct of entertaining my nephews and playing and helping them? Because to me, it's like I get to show them and teach them how to engage and be social and how easy it is to make friends. You don't have to be so shy, And,
oh yeah, you had the.
So I was saying, like, there was at least what? Whoa, like 20 kids there?
Oh, at least.
It was at least 12 parents. I mean,
Babe, I didn't get to make any cigarettes.
So just come here and make some.
Do your thing.
I guess I have to make them for you.
6 wings, 6 sauces.
But yeah, I don't want to have to now, like, I naturally like to play and it's fun. Like I'm not touching none of the kids. Like I didn't spend any of the time touching any of the kids or anything like that. Like I was literally all right. Like just we had the whole park popping. Like put it that way. Like I know. Like when we left, they're like, all right, this is boring now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we go home, Dad?
We had that shit popping. But it did bother me a little bit. Like I didn't want to show it, especially with my nephews around. Like, whatever. I understand, but whatever. But I don't know. Like out of like I'm trying to say. So if you got 15 parents watching you, and at times I'm looking up and there's couples and they're looking and they're smiling, like they're enjoying their child having a great time. Like, do I stop when I see one person not liking me play with their kids? Or like what would that dude have to say to me? Like, I mean, how do you package that? Like, excuse me, sir, I know you're having a great time with all these kids here. I see you have 2 of your own here. And everyone's having a great time. Everyone's safe and unified. But I don't want you playing with my kids. Like, it's like, how does he, like, tell my kids no? Like you see Johnny and Billy and Sarah, like, listen, you see them trying to play tag with you guys. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't want to like bring so much attention to that, but it's now, I know in the back of my mind, subconsciously, I'm gonna be looking like, all right, let me look for a grumpy face. And then I'm gonna have to ask for permission. Like, excuse me, sir. I accidentally decided to play with my nephews.
Oh my God.
Let me introduce you to Junior. Junior, this is Junior, and this is Johnny. Like, sir, like, I want you to meet the family and stuff. Like, or should I not give a like honestly? Is that like his problem or my problem?
I think it's his problem.
I think it's his problem.
It is his problem because
I'm not gonna stop being mean. Like, I can't be at the.
But
park
at the same
and be
time,
like,
I know there's parents out there who don't trust him.
well, listen, anybody watching this and finds themselves in a situation like that, listen, you got to speak up. Like, if honestly, if it bothers you, but at the same time, like, what? Like, no matter how you slice up that, it's never gonna come. I want you to tell my son no. Like, I know you got the whole park jumping right now. They're all loving this game.
But I want you to exclude Mom.
But I don't want Sarah playing. You're like, you know, yeah. Like,
make him go sit in the corner by
I don't know,
You're
bro.
gonna
Change who
make
you are
fun of
for
him as long
jaded
as you're
people.
not playing with him.
People they should watch.
They should watch, they don't. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, at the worst, if you're uncomfortable with the situation, why not join the game? It's got to be awkward to be like, listen, tell Sarah, no, your daughter's having a great time. Because I guess there was what, 3 kids
Hi,
that were
Tracy.
He had
under
four.
him?
I think he had 4.
4
Hi,
kids.
Sherry. Hi, Lucky.
And 2 of his
Hi,
kids,
Tara.
and 2 of the other ones were his
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, Millie. Who else?
But you would think, all right, join in the fun, get in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we're doing is playing tag, like really just like scaring them, like keeping them on their toes, running. Oh, and I played the doodle tag. I did play the doodle tag. You act like you grab a little, what's the little, not acorns, the pine cone, and you act like it's doodle.
Well, they probably don't know that game. It's another game Kilo made up. It's called
Doodle tag. Oh, you
or Doodle Touch.
You want to see kids run to their best potential? I swear to God, you want to see what your kid really got in the dodging game? You want to know his juking skills? Play doodle tag. I guarantee you gonna see some shit. You parkour. Like,
chick.
What up, humble? You gonna see parkour for real when kids are running away from some doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? But
I never heard of that. I gotta play that with the kids. You gotta tell her how to play.
Oh, Millie, it's so awesome. Like, you just like, especially it originated with kids started feeling like they were too big to play, and they're not gonna run for tag and freeze. We're not doing that. So you just act
Remember,
like
you only got an hour and a half.
you act like you picking up some doo-doo, like, there's some doo-doo right here. Look, and you make them see it, and all of a sudden they're gonna run, and it becomes this game. And you just pretending someone got doodle tag. Now, if you tag them, they got doodle tag, and we're running from that person. So it's like it's just your regular tag, right? But it's the premise. It's like, oh, we're all, and you should have seen it. Everybody's like, oh, I got doodle. Let me guess, ask somebody how I doodle.
And then you tag the next
I guess it's got to be awkward when
and
the
they
whole
got the
park,
doodle touch.
when the whole park is screaming doodoo. Like, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're thinking about it, maybe that is a little weird when you got everybody screaming doodoo in the park. Yo, doodle touch. Watch out.
It's disgusting.
Oh, man. But you know what I'm saying? We got boys, and you play like that with the rough. Even with Angie, she loves playing that game.
Angie's not your
Make sure you be
typical-
careful with all the white
She's
though.
not
Remember?
your typical.
I got you. I'm just saying, but
Oh, it's closed. It's closed.
Humble's like, how late am I? Not late at all. You just on time, girlfriend. Right on time.
Kilo jumped right into it.
What's that?
The whole conversation.
Oh yeah. Like I always do.
Seems like but Humble Chick wasn't there last night.
No, I was just talking about what a great day that we had. I know, Humble, we missed you last night.
We were on last night. You missed it.
But it was such a beautiful day today, just enjoying the weather outside. And then it brought to my attention that someone didn't like me playing.
Ooh.
It's either they didn't like me playing, because I guess he told the kids, like, you see that guy, stay away from him.
Well, because
Right? Omen, I didn't hear none of this. To me, it was a beautiful day. Parents loved the interaction. I saw other parents and they were giving me the nod of approval and smiling. I thought they were representing for the whole park. You know what I'm saying? Like, things were all good. And it wasn't until we left that O was like, yo, yeah. Yo, you heard that dude over there? Yeah.
Super salty, like Lowry's. Really upset by it.
I'm like, wow.
I'm sitting next to the dude. I'm thinking maybe he should be a little more concerned about the guy sitting there that's not playing with any children or appears to have any kids. I'd be more like, hey, buddy, kid over there somewhere. But he's too busy worrying about the guy who's having fun because there's miserable people. Miserable people don't like people to be happy. Whatever stupid ass reason.
That's it. I just got on 15 minutes.
At least the kids.
Squad up. What up, Rebecca? I see you. What's Gucci, Arlene? What's Gucci? Yonkers in the house. Squad up. So last night was a great conversation. That's what's up, Arlene.
Who was that?
Arlene Moore. She's like, Yonkers, New York.
Arlene was on last night.
Yeah, man. She was in the bushes last night. She was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
remember Arlene.
Let me turn the red light on. Put the headphones
Or maybe
in.
she
You're
watched it this morning. Maybe she watched it this morning.
Nah, you didn't miss much. And I'm just, you right on time. It's just that I realized that, and is it shame on me or shame on an individual? I guess there was a dad there that didn't, like, I didn't even hear any of that stuff. He's telling his kids, yo, see that guy, stay away from him. Don't play with him. Go play over there with those kids. But then those kids didn't listen and they kept playing. Like I felt like if he really didn't like what was going on, I mean, he could have said something to me, but I feel like that's just awkward. Like, what are you going to say to me? Like, don't have so much fun? Like, don't play with all my kids? And, it's like, so it was like, you might as well play with us. You don't like what's going on. You can't beat him. You're joining. He was supposed to be playing tag with me. You know what I'm saying? It was a fun time. Kids love it. But that was that. This is this. Then I got home and had to be an adult. And my boy decided to make some chicken. I said, you know what? I'm going to buy some pizza. Make some pizza and chicken.
Get some chicken, bro.
You want a piece?
You know what I mean?
No,
And my nephews were freaking, we were playing Minecraft all day. You know how long I've been waiting? I've been preparing for them to come back to play Minecraft. We found the freaking portal thing. We built the portal thing. I don't even know what the portal thing is called, but it's a purple black portal thing. Brings us to the Neverlands. I guess that's really like important in Minecraft. I'm just learning this shit. I guess it's part of beating the game. We're there, baby.
You can beat it?
I waited. Yeah, you can actually beat the game. You got to beat the Ender Dragon. And once you beat the Ender Dragon, you can get wings and fly.
My son's always trying to tell me about that shit. I'm like,
I just love it that we can just be
Minecraft.
together. I love it. I need it.
it.
They got me playing Fortnite, and then all of a sudden they don't want to play Fortnite no
I
more.
don't play that either. I don't
Thank God they're playing Minecraft.
No,
But
I don't know.
Yeah,
Last
I mean-
time I played video games.
maybe you should start.
parks are for
I
kids.
never played video games.
That's what he probably would have said. He's like, excuse me, dude. Why are you playing tag with your nephews here? This is for kids. Do you see any other adults playing with their kids? Will you look around, sir?
Who said that?
That's what he should have said to me. Sir, I need to reason with you. You are taller than this line. It means you can't play in the
Who said
park.
that?
Nobody. Only goes to the park and really tight.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, man, shut the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, it's like, we can go to the field and talk like men to men. Like, nah, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have wanted to beat him up in front of his children. That would have been really embarrassing. Excuse me, sir? Don't nobody tell me what to do.
Right at the park in front
Push
of
him.
the kid. And his kids are cheering you on.
Right?
This kid's like, kick his ass. Punished me yesterday. Whoop his ass.
Fuck you, Dad.
I don't even know his name, but I love that guy. Oh, and then yo. So we're making jokes on the ride back. And my nephew goes, did he know you had the bald head? And I can't understand why he's asking me that. I'm like, he's like, did you always have the bald head? I'm like, so first I think I joke around like, oh shit, I left my hair at the park. We gotta turn around. I didn't know that. I'm like, we gotta go back to the park. I left my hair, bro. So he laughed at that. And then he's like, and I'm like, no, like, what does that have to do with anything? And then he like, what did he say?
He said, because
if you didn't have your hat on, maybe they don't want him playing with the ball.
Oh, he didn't want to play with the bald-headed guy. That's what he said.
Who said that?
Yo, Kalik, yo.
Kalik said that?
Kalik is crazy. He was like, that's probably what it was. And then Khalil said it looked like I got a little. He said the little white part because I had that hat with the
the
opening.
hat,
He said it looked like I had a little butt cheek sticking out right there. They were just killing me, bro. I'm like, yo, can we charge the conversation? Like, wait, what?
Oh, wait.
Y'all attacking me and shit. I'm innocent.
You.
Killing me, bro. He's like,
had cancer.
yo, he might have thought you had cancer.
That's what he said. He's like,
Wait, that's what.
The Khalil said that
Oh my god.
because of the bald head. He said he might have thought you had cancer because he's bald headed. I'm like, yo, y'all too smart.
Oh, you
Shut
gotta
the hell
tell
up.
him. He must think.
No,
that you're
I
sick
told
or
him I don't
something.
have cancer. I'm just bald. I said my mom is bald.
What
They, was,
the
they,
fuck?
didn't want to believe that neither. I couldn't reach them. They were killing me, and I couldn't reach them.
Oh my god.
It was hurting me, but they were. It was so hilarious. I wanted to kick them out. I wanted to make them walk home, but it was just brilliant what they were saying to me. They didn't care about my feelings.
Oh Lord.
He got it
I can't
back.
with you.
He got me.
He got the karma though.
So then, guys, and then you would think that will be the excitement of the day. No. We want to be a family. I made them shirts. I let them peel it back, and they had, oh my god, I made this shirt. This shirt is dope. Ate dinner. We're eating it. We're watching Sing. We're relaxed. No horse playing. We're unified. Kalik is sitting on the game chair playing my PlayStation and Minecraft world. Just a Minecraft in a way.
Just a mind your business.
Khalil was just sitting next to me right here on the where he shouldn't be sitting, but it was just wonderful. He was chewing on his own hair, singing along to the songs. And then out of nowhere, all we hear is a high-pitched girl screaming. It was Kalik. He's in pain. What happened? Apparently, out of nowhere, he's chewing his hair. Khalil, the little one, the cute one with the puffy hair, is freaking chewing his hair and just decides to fall. When he falls, and he didn't do it on purpose, he bumps into the back of the chair, pushes my boy head closer to the edge of the freaking table, bro. Bang, bang. I'm like, yo, what's just trying to figure it out. I'm like, what's going on? And my brain is like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's kind of connecting dots. I'm seeing the dots. I'm connecting them, and I'm like, well, yo, dude, I don't see nothing. Yo, I said, at least you're good. I said, I don't see nothing there. Your nose ain't bleeding. And he put his finger in his nose real deep, and he put it out, and mad blood on it. He was like, you see, stupid.
No, he called you a dummy.
He looked me dead in my eyes. He called me dummy or something like that. You dummy.
Yep, that's exactly what he said.
I was mad as hell. You get off my game. Go watch your nose. Get out of here. Yo, the little innocent child freaking tried to kill the older one. All of a sudden, it was freaking blood clots coming out the dude's nose. The new shirt that I just made him, that he loved, that he was going to sleep in it tonight, blood all over the damn place. Leaked. Dude, killed them. Leaked. That was my day. Oh, it was so joyful. Now I gotta look at my sister tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. If you're wondering why his eyes are swollen and his nose look crooked, he gotta pick his nose like this now and shit. Like, if you're wondering, your son did that. It wasn't me. He was that kid right there. He didn't even know what he did. He was like, what? You ever want to yell at somebody just because you're mad? But he ain't do nothing. It's like, you. He like, what? What I do? Like, you almost killed him, man. You almost killed him. At least it wasn't like what. Excuse me. That time you got into all that mess at the park with the cops.
Oh,
did that pepper spray and all the craziness.
Oh my
that
God.
was crazy, right, Tracy? And
oh,
that was
remember that, Tracy?
That was
Tracy
in
been with
honor
us for
of
a minute.
defending the park name again. It's crazy. It was a different situation because I felt like it would have only looked bad.
I don't even know.
Sorry, Jujo.
When Kilo,
You gotta hit me up.
when Kilo was at the park and some dude was messing with some other dude and
Nah, not even. Well, I'm at the park playing basketball.
well, something happened.
And I guess it was like a big event, so all the kids are at
Guys,
the green.
if you never saw this video, there's a live video
We're going back.
of
Tracy's
the whole
showing her
entire
roots.
thing of last year when and Kilo's in handcuffs in the cover.
We got arrested.
Got you, Millie, with the
No.
ladies. Got you next time.
They just want to come.
Well, I got handcuffed,
No.
but yeah, they let me go because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Mm-mm. But
So-
he got pepper spray. You should have sued them cops. Pepper spraying the
What
wrong
the fuck
person.
did you get pepper spray for?
Because the way it looked, it looked like me and this dude was fighting, but we weren't.
What were y'all doing?
I was stopping him from being an idiot.
Did he get pepper spray?
All right, so long story short,
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all both.
oh, we both got pepper spray. Yeah. It was all about us that day.
I bet you
Except
liked the
he
It was
got a
good.
free ride to downtown, and I got to walk home, baby. That was the only difference. Long story short, your boy was
No, you were in the car.
who? I was
You
in the
didn't
car.
walk home.
Well, it was in my own
But I
car.
know what you mean.
That wasn't in the cop car.
You were in your own car. You got to drive home in
Nah,
your own
long story
car.
short was the dude was there, big event, mad kids around, young kids, middle school kids, all over the place, balling, doing my thing, balling his life.
You were with
I like to think about
Lilo.
my manly shape when I'm out there doing
You were
my
with Lilo
dribbling
playing
stuff.
ball.
But all of a sudden, commotion going on. Instincts.
Where
Let me
is
see what's
that?
going on. I look, and this dude has this other younger kid, this older looking man, has this younger looking kid who happens to be my son's friends, and I could tell he's scared. Into the situation
He was
he
older
doesn't
though.
know.
He was
So
18.
as I'm walking towards them to assess the situation, another lady that knows me and my kids goes, "Yo, Kilo, that dude just called that girl the N-word, and now he's trying to pick with this dude." So now I kind of know what's going on. So I didn't go there with no drama. I'm thinking, neutralize the situation, get the guy out the park. That's all I gotta do is get him out the park. So I'm like, yo, I take the tension off. Yo, what's up? I take the tension off of this kid. Now he gets to back away and go wherever the young kid gets to slide away.
He slides off.
He slides away. He's free. I'm the attention now. But I'm like, yo, let's calm this down. Yo, what you doing, man? It's all these kids here, man. Dude, man, let's get out of here. Let's go take a walk. I got this dude about to take a walk. Now, when I get close to him, drunk as hell. You can smell it. Just like you drunk the whole freaking brewery. Like you was before you got here, you was swimming in some shit. But so I'm like, yeah. So all right. So now I'm like, this dude about to get arrested. Let's try to get him out of here. I get the guy to agree with me to leave. As we're walking to leave, he goes, "Oh, my son's here."
He forgot his son was there. You have to leave with Kilo.
So I'm like, all good. I'm like, it's all good. You know what? I'm like, yo,
do you
who's
not
your son?
remember when you were at
I'm like,
the
where's your
park?
son at? Like, my son right there. I'm like, yo, Johnny, come on. But to go get some ice cream from Friendlies. Let's get out of here. And he's dragging. Yeah. He's about to leave. Yeah. Finally get this dude about to leave. Everything's neutralized. To me, that was the only thing I had to do was neutralize it. It is kind of neutralized. By the time I get him back, his boy that he was standing with is being pressed by a bunch of other dudes now.
So now his kids getting pressed.
His boy getting pressed. So now all of a sudden this dude go from being calm as hell, we about to go to Friendlies to get some freaking
Kilo just got
to
him.
ripping out his shirt, turning into the Incredible Hulk, my dude. Like, what the fuck with me? All of a sudden he ripped out his shirt, he's like about to fight, and I'm like grabbing this dude up like, no, what y'all doing? And all of a sudden, I seen the cop coming, my peripheral vision, and he was like, caught that dude in the side of the face, and then he streamed it my way, and I'm like, gave him the Floyd Mayweather shoulder and shit. Give him the Mayweather shoulder, and then he boofed that dude. Bow, put him to the ground. He pulled out his taser, told me to get to the ground. I'm like, all right,
Oh, and I wasn't even there.
listen,
I
coming
was
up.
walking to meet him at the park.
That was
that
crazy,
day.
dude.
Oh my god, that junk was so.
That
I get
shit
there,
was
and all of a
crazy.
sudden everybody's
Handcuffed me,
Like, everybody's like, Melissa,
told me to sit down.
Kilo's in going to jail. Kilo's son is going on. Oh my god, that was so scary.
Yeah, that was
Like,
crazy.
What?
And then everybody's like, nah, defending me. Nah, that dude right there, everybody. Young kids, old kids, people that was playing ball with me, people was just right there seeing it. Everybody was like, nah, that
Guys,
that
you
dude,
gotta go
that
find
dude.
the video.
Let that guy go.
I know what
2
they
years
said.
ago.
That's key. No. Your song came on.
I got the
His
Millie
song came on
Rock
in the
out the way
background.
and shit. I was like, and then the dude was like bugging because to me, I keep my nerves down. So the dude was like, ain't bugging out with the freaking He's like, yo, you got pepper spray? Like, all right. I didn't even hand it like that. He's like, I like a bitch. That shit got.
Yeah, the cops were
I'm
really
just
surprised.
I'm just chill like that. Melissa like wants to get near me. She's like, you all right? Yeah. It's just an awkward position to be in because now everybody like, but dude, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Hey, what if you started getting that rash on your body because of a side effect of
I'm
pepper
about to sue
spray?
'em. Yeah, that's what we going with. If they can't prove it.
What if there was something in the pepper spray that triggered a train reaction?
Remember
But
that?
you never got
And
that.
then 5 years later, I had a reaction.
Yep.
It was day fucked the
That
whole
was only
time.
2 years ago, Kilo.
COVID bought it out.
Yeah,
He
man.
got sick with it.
But this time it would have been different because this time it would have been like him trying to tell me something. But I would hope I would have been able to handle the situation. It just what a weird situation to be in because I was totally oblivious. If you never heard of it, to me, in my world, that never happened. That dude loved what I did. He never said that to me. So, what up, Solid? Suavemente.
Bésame.
Ding, 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 ding.
What the fuck?
Yo, bro, it's that last shit, bro. You'll never understand it, bro. It's just a lot of hips. Just go with it. Just a lot of hips.
That looks like flamenco.
But that was my day, man. It was still a good day. I mean, one of my nephews almost died. It was a lot of excitement going on there.
You almost died?
Got his nose smashed. Yeah, my baby's still working. She out there doing her thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't crazy, Kilo. Totally calm. He was sane. She had seen that dude turn to the white Incredible Hulk. He looked like a Spartan too. He had the Spartan beard and shit. That shit was mad funny. That shit was mad funny, yo. And then after it, because you know how people talk, yo, Laura, I heard you got into a fight. I heard you whoop that dude's ass. Like, nah, what? I should just be quiet. Let everybody tell me they made up stories and shit about what I did.
So what happened, man?
Yo, man,
Oh, man.
I heard you got jumped by 5 ninjas and you whooped all their asses. Yeah. Fuck with me, man. Swear to God, I wish one of y'all. I just gonna live off the freaking the hype, the clout and shit. But whatever. Now my life is all boring. I'm all fat and out of shape. Barely at the park running. I don't understand why anybody would be jealous of a fat, bald-headed man. But what's up? But what's good, y'all, man? What's up?
Shut up. You're not even fat.
I'm chubby, bro.
Nah,
It's weird, bro, because I'm only fat at the stomach.
you're fine.
If you look at me from the top, you think,
You're
damn,
not
Kilo
even
look
fat.
pretty good right
You're
now.
fortunate.
Then I go lift my shirt up,
Oh
and my
God.
freaking tattoo on my stomach mad popped out to you and shit. You like, oh, 3D and shit.
No.
All right, he look a little out of shape.
That's because you're so used
Kilo
to
haven't been you haven't been in the gym in quite a while, huh, my boy? Kilo just chilling at the playground, handcuffed. Milk, like, yo, what up with my man now? I'm like, hey, here I am, boo. I don't know if I'm going to jail. I don't know.
Anxiety attack. Walking up.
Maybe talk to the cops.
Sprayed with freaking
Yo,
pepper
life is
spray.
good, man.
Drunk dude still screaming, fighting to get the car.
Still want it, yeah. He's like, what I do? He was like, all of a sudden, he know what he did. That shit was the funniest shit ever.
Did after that shit.
Yeah.
And he got booed.
He looked like he was telling the truth. He's like, what I do? I ain't do nothing. I'm like, all
You
right.
just tackled me out of nowhere.
I try to save you. But I felt bad. Because
I'm
at the
about to
end
get
of
ice
all
cream.
that, right, guys? At the end of all that, in the background, who do you hear crying?
His kid.
His son.
Yeah.
Who saw all that happen to your hero, your dad?
Angie wasn't even there. Angie wasn't there, right?
Angie wasn't even there. I think Angie had slept out.
With Tina.
Yup.
With her cousin.
But that broke my heart because to me, that's what I was doing. I didn't want that kid to see that. I didn't want his dad to be that guy at the park that's crazy. I wanted to get those. He was about to have ice cream at Friendly's. Now, I wasn't going to walk all the way to Friendly's, of course, but I was going to make sure he was down there. All right, guys. Have a great family moment. We love you. But instead, he went to jail, and I don't know what happened to his son.
Guess the mom had to come pick him up.
I think maybe the best friend, because even
Yeah,
the best friend
took him, remember?
even the best friend stood up for me. He was like, yo, listen, I don't know what you guys saw, but that guy didn't do shit. Like, yeah, he's the only one that tried to help.
First of all, you were sticking up for
Everyone's
multiple
happy with ice
people
cream.
at the same time. was sticking up for the dude.
What
that
about
he
the community,
called.
man? You're right, man.
First he saved the kid from the dude, then the dude from the other dude.
Yeah, yeah.
just-
That's what he
Kilo's that dude saving dudes from the dude from the
Kilo
other
thinking
Dude,
he's a superhero.
Trying to save the
and
dude
shit.
from himself.
dude. Yeah, and then gets tackled by the cops.
I lost at that point, so I still didn't feel like it was still bittersweet. I still walked away like,
The police took that out.
Damn it.
So it's not your fault.
yeah.
But anyway.
Once they hit y'all with the
So
pepper spray,
that's
that
why
was
the
the end of the
police
conversation.
is-
Oh yeah, it was done for all of us. Ah! My
Said Kilo's
face.
a superhero.
Squad up. I like that. Run around with a little cape, just helping people.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
Me and my mom, let me grab those groceries for you.
if you were in Naugatuck, that would have never happened at that other place.
Nah, exactly.
I think everybody knows you at every single park over here.
Yeah, because he's that
There's
guy.
at least one
He's the
kid
guy
that
that they
we
don't
know.
want him playing with their kids. So they have
Yeah.
a poster up about it.
That's and you know
Don't
that's
let him
dope.
touch your kids.
And that's why I really gotta like think to myself, like sometimes you gotta just not care how other people are reacting. Just do you. Like look at me. I could be in my head now. I could be this could be something negative. Like it just takes me away from just a closer step to my grave. Like, okay, no, I can't even play with my kids no more because apparently I'm bad. They canceled playing at the park with your kids now.
Did they?
Omen, can you believe that?
Are you
You're
serious?
canceled.
No.
Playing with the, you know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm not gonna live like
Well,
that.
see, but you guys have open parks.
You know what I'm saying?
Our parks still aren't open.
Um,
They're
no,
like,
they didn't cancel.
they're like, listen,
No, I know. I was just using it as a
we're
bad
not going to the
example.
park in New Haven. We don't want.
Did you have a mask on?
No.
Oh, maybe that's why.
They didn't have masks on.
I don't know.
No,
Well, I
it
think
wasn't.
it's a
It
weird
wasn't
thing
that.
to play at the park
dude-
with a mask.
The
Yeah.
dude straight had an attitude about something. You know, he felt inadequate.
What up, Lions?
His pants
Then
were
what's
tight.
Gucci?
And I imagine that they were restricting the testosterone needed to make his brain function like a man and just accept the fact that he didn't want to play with his kids and somebody else was. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not like you were picking his kids up, spinning them around, pushing them on the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you didn't
That's
say, "Hey,
true.
come here, kids.
No, that's
Let
true.
me pick you up, put you over my head, give you a piggyback ride." No, it was nothing like that. It's just kids playing with kids, playing with the dude that had kids that he was playing with. So,
All right.
I don't understand the animosity.
Tracy
that
said
was
next
here.
time you go get a sign be up saying parents stay seated while children at play. I know, right? When I walk there, it'd be a picture of me there running, looking all sweaty and shit. Don't be this guy.
But
I'm like, oh shit, that's me.
He obviously didn't intend on playing. It was like he just bought his kids there for show. He's got some little fucking designer bag things, some fucking Gucci driving shoes and tight ass pants. Who does that in the park? I don't know. When I go to a park, I'm wearing t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. I'm ready.
Yeah,
to
I got my play
I'm ready to
clothes
get
on
dirty.
because kids are dirty.
I'm ready to get dirty.
They touch you, you're done.
You know, that's what you do with your kids. I mean, imagine what they must have thought of my ass yesterday rolling down a fucking hill.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Crazy. I thought you were crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a
But
big ass hill.
why is this old guy rolling down a fucking hill? with
Exactly.
kids?
Sometimes you just want to, you got to be free. You got to be alive.
Now I don't feel too good about it today. It's very
Well, that's the part about being an older
that's the
person.
old part,
You felt
know.
that whole hill today.
I feel every fucking bump, rock, and especially that last fall. That part.
That's funny.
That was the classic one.
What up, Christy? What's Gucci? Gucci shoes and tight jeans.
Yes, Gucci driving.
I didn't even know.
Well,
I'm
not
like,
even- not
what
just
dude?
regular
I'm like,
Gucci shoes.
I couldn't even imagine what he was talking about. I'm like, what dude? Point him out. He pointed some dude. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I could take him. Yeah, but that wasn't the point.
Shit,
the
Khalil
point
could have
was-
taken him. With the nose crack.
Can't have no tight jeans and fancy shoe wearing them up. Whoop my ass. I represent this do-rag. Nah. But it would have been stupid. Like, just imagine how stupid that would have been. Like, if he would have really been, like, aggressive about it. Like, trying to pick a fight with me. Like, how awkward. I don't even know how I would have reacted. I would hope I would have reacted the right way. Whatever that means. Just the right way. That's right, children. This is a learning situation here. Pay close attention to what your boy does here. Sorry, sir, that you feel like that. In fact, if you don't want me playing with your children, maybe you should skedaddle. You see that, children? That's how you handle a conflict, a confrontation. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But whatever. What's up today? Today's Saturday. Feeling good today. I said I'll drink a lot yesterday. I said today I'm not drinking. So I'm just gonna get live and you're just gonna be chilling. You like that shirt? Squad up, Chrissy. I appreciate you. Be the change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's important. No matter in what aspect of your life that is, always be the change. Be the exclamation mark. That's what's up.
I know.
And I felt good too, being able to like make my just having what you need, and then making a shirt, and the kids are like, oh my god, it's so wonderful and beautiful, like inspiring them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh wow.
that's what it's all about right there. And now it's finally getting late. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm running on reserves. I'm like fumes. I'm barely hanging on today. I got like limited energy, and I felt like I used it to the best
Oh my god.
of my potential today. I stayed up really late last night. I woke up really early this morning. Did a lot of things. Even went to the park and played again and ran again, even though my knees are broken because of mold.
Your knees are
In fact,
When'd you break your knee?
oh, every time I take a step, broken. Got to go upstairs. Oh my lord! That's all you hear.
I freaking give up.
So what's the deal, G?
I don't know, my boy. What's the deal with you? What's goody?
Same old shit. Well, actually, not the same old shit. Some new shit.
Good. There should always be some new shit.
Anchor was chopped away. But nomad, I roam now. So I find a place to call home.
Yes.
Until then, it's here in my heart. So.
Yeah, they was asking how's everything with you? How you feeling today?
I'm good. Actually, I'm real good. Sore as fuck.
Zach.
After having slept and not having slept for almost a week before that, everything that I've gone through is like being physically felt. So I feel physically like crap, but mentally, I've made so
Well,
much,
that's good.
I made so much damn hot sauce. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how. It's like, I don't even want to get into the hot sauce. I'm just gonna eat the hot sauce. But it's been a great day. I'm around good people. You know, all the
And like I said, I was kind of alluding like you got things set up, and
you know, I don't even want to waste my time with that. I want to talk about people happy.
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
we got plenty of time to talk about hot sauce. Okay. Unless you guys are leaving the world,
see, good to hear. Good to hear. Good to
you
hear.
know,
Tracy, I could definitely relate.
it is what it is, man. Happy vibes. I mean, I didn't even know what to do with myself today. It was weird. Woke up. I was like, do I have to do something? Right. Like, what are we doing? Like, just relax. Like, relax. What's that? Where's relax? I don't know what relax is. I'm on edge most of the time, waiting for some shit to pop off. I'm like a cat, you know, walking around like this, like stalking.
Yeah,
little
man.
noise. I'm like, oh. But none of that happened today.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. Until that guy started talking shit. Literally, I wanted to get up.
Wait, but was he really talking shit like loud? 'Cause I didn't hear him at all.
He was yelling. That's why I was surprised you didn't hear him.
Yelling?
Because the girl that he was yelling at was the one that was running right next to you. And he's like,
wow.
Yeah, Lenore. And
But I even was like, what's your name? I'm like, all right, we're gonna play one last game, guys. 'Cause I gotta leave. I'm like, all right, who was gonna be? I'm like, what's your name? He's like, Lenore. I am talking to the kid that he's talking about. I didn't even know it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this dude is really getting
Lenore, stranger alert.
Lenore.
I'm like, Lenore's it. And then
playing.
Khalil was like, I want to be the zombie too. I'm like, hey, Khalil. And that was the last game. And we spent the last game.
Calling her the whole time.
Stranger danger.
I was running right by the mad fella.
Alert.
It was like a good 10 minutes. It was fun.
Wow, that's weird.
But he was aggravating me though. It was like the look on his face was like, I wanted to punch him. But I was like, you can't punch somebody for not wanting his kids to play with other kids because he's a dick. But then don't bring him to a park. Build one of those little playgrounds in your backyard. Put a high fence. Let your kids,
maybe he was just having a bad day or whatever. I'm just going.
Then don't.
It's
go to the
whatever.
park.
Yeah, but it's whatever. Like he could yell and scream and moan. He could pout. He could kick things. You know, he could break twigs. But if he never says anything to me, I don't give a. I mean, really? Because to me, if you ain't man enough to say it like physically to my face, like, then you don't really mean it.
Nope.
So he could rip leaves in half. He could trip his own kid, like to stop him from playing.
You know what I do when I don't want my kids playing with certain people? I take my kids and I move them somewhere else because I don't want them or anybody around to portray some shit of like separatism. You know, kids are kids. Kids are gonna play with kids. We shouldn't.
Kids like strangers. Where?
We shouldn't.
Wait, me?
Stop kids from playing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was him by himself, and I saw him come in there with no kids, I'm sitting there with my kids and they're playing, and he starts playing with the kids, then by all means, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go talk to him. Like, hey, buddy,
Right?
seen you come in here.
Yeah,
with no
where's
kids,
your kid?
You're
Yeah.
playing with our kids, and I don't like it. The fuck out the park.
Right.
And I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure every
And that's
other parent
but
would've
that's
been like-
different. Yeah.
But no other parent was like that. That's the whole thing.
None.
He was the only
See,
guy.
like
Everybody else was laughing and looking at their phones like, yes, thank God. They're not going to be in my face asking me to push them on the fucking swing. He's got them occupied. Now they're actually playing instead of being in these little separate groups, kind of meandering about like lost sheep. Because that's what it kind of looks like. You know?
Ain't it weird? The kids, I always thought it was a natural instinct for kids to play.
Not
I
anymore, it's
really
not.
didn't think you had to teach them to play. I thought it was just kind of natural. You just teach them different games.
You know what it is? They're learning now. Like you said, they're outside because they've been locked inside.
that's
now they want to
beautiful.
go outside.
Being outside again is beautiful, man.
And they're like, what's playing again?
I had a great day, man. I'm sorry. And I don't mean no offense to the guy. And I hope that all of a sudden he didn't like take his anger out on his family and punish his kids. Like he was gonna buy him a Happy Meal. Now he just bought them a dollar menu. You know what I'm saying? Burgers. You're like, nah, y'all ain't getting shit.
They are gonna go home.
Chicken nuggets.
They're gonna go home. They're gonna play zombie tag.
They're gonna play doodle
and they're gonna
tag.
play doodle tag. And as soon as they're gonna try to include
Millie said
him.
he was mad because he couldn't run around in his tight pants.
No, he couldn't. But why did he come to the park like that? I mean, like
He's a model. You know what I
you know,
mean?
if he's a
Maybe
single,
that's what it was. Maybe he thought he was the only model at the park.
Maybe he's a single dad. He's going
It's like, why is that guy not wearing skinny jeans? And why is he getting more attention than me?
he
I combed my hair with
he didn't want
what's fancy stuff people
It
use.
wasn't his weekend.
And he's bald headed. This is not right. These pants say respect. I don't know, but it's fucked up. I mean, damn, bro. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Because usually, if I'm at a park and there's another dad playing with kids, and this with his kids too, I start playing with them. Hey,
What's up, buddy?
we're all buddies now. Hey, Joe.
I got this side of the park. I'll make sure nothing fucked up happens while you got that side.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
remember there's been times that the kids ended up playing and you and the fathers ended up throwing football around.
You know?
yeah,
Remember that, man?
Come
yeah,
together for fun.
Now you were all playing football together.
yep, exactly. And but that's always like what to me that's life, man. That camaraderie, that coming together, that unity, like even playing the game. Like, hey, let's all play the game together. Like, yo, let's beat that squad up. No man left behind. To me, that's
Now, see,
just everyday life. Like that makes life.
Yeah, 20
fun.
squad up shirts and handed them out to all the kids. I wonder what he said. No, you
Yeah,
can't.
right.
You can't have a shirt from that guy.
Or imagine if the I'm just saying this is a bad example because I would never be able to afford all that. But imagine if the ice cream truck came and I was like, yeah, I'll buy everybody an ice cream. Fuck it, I'll buy everybody ice cream. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like imagine, like I can't imagine you being like, no, don't buy my son
I
nothing.
will not allow you to have an ice cream, even though all the other kids.
And like
are
maybe
playing with
like
it.
if offer me money maybe, but don't be like, nah, not my kid.
Then
My
they're-
kid don't get no
then
ice
they're
cream
gonna
from
sit there and
strangers.
they're gonna be mad. I'll go get you
Hey,
your own
whatever.
ice cream. You don't need his ice cream.
We good. They good. We good. They good. We don't like it. Just gotta tell me. That's it.
No, see, that's what I was thinking, Tracy.
Invited that fool to
to play
play.
with his kids, but I'm telling you, he wasn't playing. He didn't come there to play. The way he was dressed was like he's divorced. The woman dropped the kids off on the last minute. He was probably going off somewhere to play golf or whatever the fuck you do in Gucci driving shoes. Playing in the park is definitely not what you do in Gucci driving shoes. You know, you just don't do that. I'm not going to be able to run around and play with kids. So that wasn't his intention. He was there to, like, I guess maybe show off for potential single moms. I don't know. He was just profiling.
I didn't even notice him.
He was peacocking, as they call it. Look at me. I'm professionally sophisticated.
He had the little Gucci bag, little bitch bags. I
Little
hate that
bitch, yeah,
shit.
he
What
got-
the
he's got
fuck?
a fucking
Yo,
statue.
dudes, don't be
What the fuck
man.
is going on?
I swear to God. Like, I don't think there's anything attractive about no man wearing a goddamn purse. I'm sorry. I'm not. Listen, if you're a man and you look down on your purse, I apologize. I don't mean no offense to it. If you just pulled out your fucking wallet out your purse, I don't mean no offense to it.
It's
I'm
called
just
a
saying.
satchel.
I
It's a
can't.
satchel. It's
I
not a
don't
purse.
like the look.
It's a
I
satchel.
don't like it. Make it look
Only
gangster.
wears it.
Make it look like a freaking maybe like a gun holster. Like maybe that'd be cooler.
It's not like the
But
thing
dude,
that crocodile.
I'm like that dude
Dundee
with the
had.
purse. I'm like, oh hell no! Like I could take that dude. I'd freaking whoop that dude out. Mess his hair up. He'd be
Oh yeah,
heated.
he had the.
I'll just
he
like
had
that to
the
his hair.
He had the hair going.
That's it.
The little fucking sunglasses.
I'll rub his
on
cologne
there.
off his neck really
You know?
hard. I was like, right on his neck,
It was
and then mess his hair up.
ridiculous. Everybody else that was there to play with their kids potentially. They didn't necessarily want to, but they were dressed to.
It was a
He's the only
beautiful
one.
day, man. Like that's the thing to me. It was a beautiful. How do you not want to
Play with
play? It was a beautiful
Let
day.
your kids
It wasn't
have
too hot, wasn't too cold. It was just perfect. It was a little breezy, like everything that you would want. Like it was.
It's people like that end
I don't
up
know.
with kids who either end up getting made fun of because they're kept away from other kids and they forget how to interact with other kids. Then they get made fun of by kids like, I
Huh?
want to play with that kid. He's the weird kid.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, that's dope. Because I remember they were telling me they're going to
Where?
grab one.
Yeah, they did.
Got you. My boy got his.
Some billions.
Maybe we could be adults and pop in on them. Well, not tonight. It's really late, but another night. We'll be like, hey, what y'all guys doing with that pool table downstairs?
Why don't we rack them up?
All right.
Play ball. It's my pocket.
What's that? Who's instigating? Right? The drama. Gucci shoe wearing drama.
I don't know nothing
Gucci
about
bag
Gucci
wearing. Like,
shoes.
don't you ever look at me with your hair combed to the left.
You know what you should have done while you was running by?
I didn't pay him no mind. I
It
didn't
would have been
even.
funny if you accidentally do the.
Like, imagine I would have
Pine cone.
accidentally bumped onto him.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
shit.
You
Boom.
hit him with the pine cone. Oh, doodle tag.
Oh.
His kid.
Oh, and put the bike on his shoulder.
Yeah, when
Oh, he got the
around
doodle
him.
tag.
Like, oh, we're not getting in the car with Dad. Doo-doo.
That would have
Get
been
him like,
awesome.
I can't take it. Get in the car. We're going home.
I didn't even know. I was totally oblivious to his anger. I was totally oblivious to
Yeah.
that whole thing. You say he was screaming and yelling. I did not
he was
hear it.
loud, and it was
God
really-
protected me. You
It
know
was-
what? You
yeah,
know
no,
why I
right
didn't
now.
hear it? Because God was like, Kilo better not hear that.
You're gonna
because
slap.
it's gonna,
No,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
it's the way he said.
We're gonna make Kilo not hear
The
this.
first time he said the kids, like that's when I was just like, oh, he's being a dick. Maybe there's something. Maybe when the kid smacked one of his kids, he just doesn't want his kid around the kid. Okay, whatever. But then he was like, no, I don't want you around that guy. And it's the
That
way he
guy.
said that guy. I was just like, did this mother is what? What the fuck? I was, that's when I got up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk over this way a little bit, get away from him.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
want him-
unfortunate for
I
him,
want him
man.
to, I want him to feel
That's
the pain
unfortunate for him.
that he's causing, but it's just aggravating because here I am sitting there and he's not worried about me.
Lions Den, man purse. Had it all tight to him, to the front right here, to
Yeah.
a little bitch. Get the. I swear, I'll choke you with that damn thing. It wasn't even a fanny pack. It
No,
was
not
the whole.
fanny pack.
It was the whole over the shoulder
Shoulder.
shit. You're like, nah, my dude.
Gucci,
Like you want it over the shoulder, it better hang right here, like you book back in that shit. Like
like he looks like one of those.
he had the whole. Mm-mm.
that you might see in one of those movies, and like he walks out in Miami with one of those little tight shirts, little hair sticking out.
I don't know. It was-
With the sunglasses and the poofed up hair,
I didn't
You know
even
what I mean?
notice him.
like he's walking out of a penthouse apartment. He's rich, jet setter or whatever. That doesn't like kids to play with other kids, and I don't want to play with them. He literally told them to go play with them. That's how he said it. Go play with yourselves, guys. Play with yourselves. Don't play with the other people. Don't want you around that guy. Play with yourselves. Who does that?
What up, Anchor? Squad up. Was Gucci. But now it's finally time to wind down. Like I said, I'm just running on fumes today.
Are you really?
I
Break
am.
your ass?
Like it's like you know how you want to be awake, but you just don't got it. We was nice last night. We drank last night. We talked about some crazy shit last night. And then just the day, you know what I mean? Like
last night turned into 5 o'clock this fucking morning.
exactly, real quick.
And then I slept for several hours.
That must have felt good though, huh?
Oh man, I don't even know how I went to sleep. I just think it was like as soon as my head hit the pillow, done.
Yeah.
Blackness, no dreams.
I'm starting to watch that What's that? The Justice League.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
finish
you know,
that.
you know, I went out
You gotta
there.
finish that.
Oh, I went out there because you kept saying, "Oh, I wasn't sleeping last time, right?" I went out there. I got a video. You snoring. Your ass was snoring. You was having a
Got
good
him.
sleep.
What, last night?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
No, this morning.
Snoring, my
Oh,
dude.
This morning, I was like, I'm catching his ass, so he can't say he wasn't sleeping.
I know I was sleeping.
Oh, you were
I got off.
definitely sleeping.
We went
I was like a
live.
little kid, not trying to wake you up while I was going to get my coffee.
I went live on my channel for like maybe an hour, and Kilo was like in and out. And
Hell
then-
yeah.
and
But I thought we were gonna go rap,
Yeah,
and then
Kilo
we
was like, I
weren't.
thought we was doing music, and I was
I
like,
thought we were gonna rap, and then we went there to rap, and then all of a sudden we weren't
I
rapping,
don't
and then you were just
remember.
commentating, and then
I don't
I'm
even
just
remember
like,
what the fuck I was talking.
I was like, well, this is his platform. Who am I?
I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about.
I don't believe in stealing another man's thunder in his platform.
Hey, you should have.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay right here, and then I kept falling asleep,
Because I didn't tell no stupid
and I would
story
wake up
either.
and be like, yo, and then fall back to sleep. I was napping through his whole life. I didn't mean to. I thought we were gonna rap. Anchor. I went to the rap, but he didn't rap. Yo, Arlene said last night was lit. Yo, we were lit. We popped it off last night. That shit was some. We talking about we gonna be grown and sexy. We were grown, sexy, and sloppy.
Disgusting, wrong shit.
Stupid.
It was like a.
You had 4 Crown apple drinks, so you were right with us. Oh, see, it ain't fun if the homies can't have none.
What?
We were all shit faced last night. Listen, it was all good because we were all equally shit faced.
Yes.
I won't tell if you won't tell. We're like, I tell what? It's all good in the hood.
What happens?
Ain't no
What
thing.
happens in squad upstairs? Squad up.
That's it. It was fun though. It was fun. It was fun to be edgy and a little whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
It was.
I don't really remember what I said last night.
I don't remember anything
I
either.
don't think I want
It's
to
just
remember
one
what I
long
said last
blur.
night.
Let's just say it was a rated X, and you guys should put a warning.
Yeah, it probably was rated X, and I probably should have put a warning.
I told Kilo.
I lost like mad subscribers. I was almost at 1,000. Now I'm going backwards. Like people were like, nope, don't like him no more. Disrespectful,
He said
sloppy.
a lot of disgusting
Oh.
things.
He said nasty things.
I don't appreciate his view of women.
I don't like the way he winks. Don't like the way he blinks his eyes. I'm
It
unsubscribing.
makes me uncomfortable. Plus, I heard he plays with.
I feel like he likes to. Yeah, he look like he likes to play with kids at the park.
I don't like the cut of his chin.
Whatevs. But oh shit. But it was a good day, man. Had a great day. It's ending. This is like the perfect time. That's why we hanging out with my peoples right now with y'all. You know what? We were crazy last night. We're gonna be saying tonight. That's what?
I'm never saying. I'm just calm right
I
now.
use that word loosely.
It's the calm
It's
before the
loosely.
storm. Who knows what's gonna happen? The explosion. Boom. Bang.
That's how life should be, though, right? 1 minute calm, next minute explosion.
Don't I know it?
It happens.
Don't I know it? The past few days have been just that for me. One explosion after another. Boom, 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 boom. And then dust has settled, cleared. I'm still alive. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's not true. We are adult. Only sometimes. Sometimes I like to pretend I'm not an adult.
You do that adult.
When the kids bother me, I'm like,
You do the
listen,
adulting thing?
I clocked out. I was an adult 12 hours ago. Clocking out. It's my day off. It's Sunday.
You never get a day off. Sir.
I'm Kilo today.
No.
And if you're not drinking brews with me, nah, I'm playing. Stupid. I dote all the time. It's weird. I dote in my
Thank you, Lucky.
in my young life.
Thank
Proud of you, Omen.
It's a journey
Like that.
that I've never. It's not like I've never left my home before. I've done it several times. When I was 17, I left home. Went to New Hampshire for the very first time. Didn't know anybody there. Survived for 3 years. It wasn't easy. I'm not proud of the things that I did there, but I survived. So I know I'll be all right. You know, at the very end, I'm just missing my 2 sons. It's the only thing that kind of weighs the heart down. But my mom's.
I'm
gonna
with you,
keep
Millie
them.
J.
She's gonna go and make sure they're good. And I'll be coming back to
You
scoop them
funny
up.
lines then.
I will not abandon them.
Nah, that's the thing I think is important for anybody in a situation. Like I don't think your kids should be the reason why you allow yourself to be in a bad
No.
situation.
And I am
And
living
you
proof.
can be
Don't
more
do it.
use of them when you are more at a peaceful mind and happier and in your own space, bro.
Thank you,
at that point,
Raquel.
you know?
Love you too, man. I love all y'all.
That's what's
Like,
up.
really.
One love. Right back
This
to
is-
you.
If it wasn't for this guy and you guys. and
Okay, Arlene. Omen looks good and cute. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow,
This is
okay.
my normal way.
Okay,
Of
wait,
looking.
we about to
I
talk about
normally
sex
look
again?
like a regular guy,
Right.
not some scruffy.
See, he
Wow.
is a normal person. He is cute. Oh my God. Who would have ever known?
Yeah, you know that ugly guy you saw the other day. It was just the ugly
Who
guy.
was that guy yesterday?
I don't know who he was.
Totally not a cute guy.
I'm tired of him. Definitely tired of him. Get on my nerves.
No, but that's what's up, though. But that's a good point, though, because check this out. When a person is happy and feeling good, you see
shows.
it. With a woman, they'd be like, oh, you're glowing.
Yes.
I think a man can have a glow.
It's the aura.
I think so.
It's the aura.
I think we
It's
should
not-
have one.
It's not the same glow.
Well, because
It's kind
women
of a-
are sexier
Kind
than
of a
men. We're
shine.
ugly.
It's kind of a shimmer.
A shine or
Like a
I don't want to think of it like that because all I think about is Twilight and the freaking
No.
guy
no,
going to the
no,
sun.
no,
He's like
no.
shimmering and
No.
I don't want to
That's
think
great.
men Twilight.
Sparkle.
Whatever we're gonna go.
Sparkle.
I feel like there's a lot. I don't
No,
want to do
to
any
me-
of that
to me,
stuff.
shimmer is like when you
I
see
feel like we
water
could
ripple,
have a
you know
little-
what I mean? Like rippling water.
I think like refreshing. We look refreshing.
Okay, there you go.
Like, dude, you look like. Did you shave? Like, you look. Did you wash your face today? Like, you look refreshed.
And you clean up well.
Yeah, you look
You
refreshed,
don't look
my
at all
boy.
like
Like,
the guy I saw
yeah.
yesterday. The guy I saw yesterday looked like a complete and total homeless man.
Like, you can see it in your face. Like, but
Right.
that's
But that's because I got some
That shows you that you
goddamn
can't-
sleep. Jesus,
well,
I
not,
need
and you got that shit off
fucking
your
sleep.
chest, bro.
God, insomnia is a bitch. Staring at the walls, eyeballs just won't fucking close.
But are you like that? Do you think because of a stressful
oh
situation?
yeah, it's only when I'm there. When I'm not there, I sleep.
Okay, all right, so gotcha.
I mean,
So,
I have
all right.
small bouts where I'm up late, but to not sleep at
Because
all.
I think most people have insomnia of some sort.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Well, we agree with that.
I think so.
You don't think so, babe?
No,
Even us, we don't get tired till like
There's
2 or 3 o'clock in the
different
morning.
levels of it.
That's not insomnia.
You don't think that's
Different levels of
insomnia?
it.
Insomnia is just like not sleeping regular, right?
No, not
Not
sleeping,
sleeping
is insomnia
at all?
At all. No
At
sleep.
all.
Okay.
Like,
Like
you
you
literally.
cannot sleep.
I went
no matter how
72
much
fucking hours straight
you try.
without getting a wink. And I really was losing my mind.
Well,
I mean,
of course you are.
losing my fucking. I was
No,
seeing
no,
shit.
no power naps in between. No,
No,
like
you-
accident. Like,
nothing.
oh shit, I was sleeping.
Nope.
I was taking a doo-doo and I went to wipe my ass and I
And
Why
what
you
makes-
fell
so
asleep.
wound
What
up?
makes it
No.
worse is when,
Really?
when you're manic and going through insomnia at the same time. So you can't sleep and you're like, I can't sit still. Fuck. What the fuck? And then I'm locking myself in that little
Oh,
room.
you're
So basically, I'm in that room by
Got
myself,
you,
just
pacing
like
the
running
freaking-
around in circles and shit. Just like, what am I gonna do on the computer now?
got you.
Let me
Why
research
not?
stuff.
Why not? Well, why not? Maybe sports or like it feels like you gotta get energy out, right? Why not
You see
lift
the-
weights?
You see the neighborhood I live in.
No.
I don't need to lift weights.
I mean, you can use it. I'm not trying to like point nothing out
don't
or
sleep
nothing.
on the skinny guy. Quite strong for myself. Believe it or not. I used to do a lot of things.
That wasn't stressful. That was maniac. Bum 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 or manic. Did I read that wrong?
It was man.
He
Manic.
said
was.
maniac.
And it was.
Yeah,
It was probably.
I made it even worse.
It was one of the worst,
Look, he's like, "What the hell, Kilo? Maniac?"
the worst episodes
Really?
I ever had. The worst. And then the stuff that by itself was bad enough, and then everything else that got piled in on top of it. Just that's why I'm not there. It's the breaking point. I can't
Well-
take. I can't take anymore. It's for the first time in my life. I have to say, I can't. I can't do it. I can't. And I don't know why I tried to take it this long. Like I have something to prove to somebody. And I don't know who the fuck it is I'm trying to prove it to because myself has been saying, "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck? Let's go!" And I'm like, "Oh man, fucking keep getting shot. I like this. And my bulletproof vest still holding up until it stops. I'm gonna stand in front of these bullets, even though there's a doorway right here that says enter." And I'm like, "No, I have to prove that I'm a man by suffering bullshits for no reason."
Well, okay, so no, maybe you just believe in wedding vows, and so you subconsciously give up the vows. Like, so that's why you're saying I want to be a man. Like, I don't want
Just
like a
my
man's
grandfather
not
never-
breaking the vows.
My
or-
grandfather didn't leave my grandmother, even though she, towards the end, treated him like shit. And I'm like, well, at one point, he just couldn't. Where are you going?
was like 88 years old too at that
Exactly.
point. Where was he going? His knees. I'm talking about
But
my
it's
knees.
like, you know, and I saw him stick to that. So I'm just like,
I think most
you're
people.
supposed to look. My thing was try to look for the good in people.
Well, of course.
And then when there was no more good, and it was just all bad. I was like, okay, as soon as the kids are old enough that they can choose,
All right.
then that's when I'll be like, bam, I'm going. Because I'm
kids
like,
complicate everything.
because the first kids I had were real young. You know, one was 5, one was 3. So there was really, we weren't married. So they got snatched out of my life. And then they got turned against me. One of them is a complete total piece of shit. I'm years. So I said, I don't like you. I don't like you. I love you because you're my kid. But I don't like you. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
But
Maybe I'll forgive you.
This is the older one?
Yes, the oldest.
The oldest.
The one I sacrificed, believe this or not, people, this is a true story. I was offered $13,000 to sign on with Trick Daddy way back in the day, before Trick Daddy was Trick Daddy, like big and bad before. And if any of you don't know who he is, some Texas rapper, you know, got real popular for a while. Was the first one to start putting on strippers as rappers and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, makes long story short, I said to my then big mother, hey, I've got an offer. Gotta be gone for the month. You're offering me $13,000 to make beats. Just one album. First album he dropped.
Really old.
Yes.
Damn, it sucks, bro.
So I said, hey, I want to go. My son was just born at this time. He was a preemie, so he required a lot of care. You know, feeding tube and oxygen and shit like that. And I had been the one taking care of him 24 hours a day. So I said, hey, I need you to do this for me. I need you to do this. She said, no. Sorry. Didn't want to leave him with just anybody because of the kind of care he had, or else I would have left him with my mom, my grandmother. But I was like, no, something happens to him, it's going to be mine. So I said, guess what? Hey, I can't make it. Turn it down. I'm thinking to myself, well, it's just some rapper in fucking Texas. Who the fuck cares about some rapper in
Trick
Texas?
Daddy? Ain't nobody gonna blow up named Trick
And
Daddy.
guess what? First album. I
blew
think
up.
it went fucking gold or fucking platinum.
Wow.
And that hurt a lot, you know, but my son lived. And I was happy with that. I was proud of that. And now he turned into an asshole who turns on his father.
They all go through
not what he did. Not what he did. I will not forgive it. 3 times calling the cops on your dad, I forgave 3 times having the cops called on me because you want to be a dumbass and don't want to listen. I threaten you and get in your face and slap the shit out of you. You want to try to fight back, and now you get a fair one, but you don't want the fair one, so you call the cops. No, there's no forgiving that. There's no forgiving that. I can't forgive that. I forgave that, but now you're going to, no. I'm not going back to the darkness. Not going back to the darkness, so fuck that shit. Let's go forward. The Nomad Hot Sauce Man is moving forward with his life. That's the past, and that's it.
The Nomad Hot Sauce Man.
So I find my home. I'm the Nomad, and I'm on my way soon. So
she said Trick Daddy got a restaurant now.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm not having a hot sauce in this man's restaurants. Making his beats and his hot sauce.
That sucks. That's life though, man. And well, I mean, but you don't regret your decision.
No, I don't. I don't.
So
I have very few regrets. I have very few. Because all the things that I've gone through, whether they've been good, bad, or whatever, they were learning lessons. They've made me who I am now.
Of course. Yeah.
Good and bad.
Hell
good
yeah.
and bad. You know, and I'm a much better person than I am a worse. I'm the type of person if you run into in the middle of the night, you're not worried I'm gonna try to rob you or kill you. I might try to help you. I may surprise you, scare you at first. Oh, boo! Someone's offering me help. Holy shit! Like this time I was driving around, I had a battery charger in my car, and this guy had I think his battery was dead. I was on my way to work. I didn't want to be late. So I gave him the fucking battery charger. Because I'm like, look, dude, I don't have time to sit here and charge your car. So here's the battery charger. You know what? Keep it. You're probably going to need it again.
Battery charger?
Yeah, you know, for a car
Wow,
battery.
I thought you took a battery
Because,
charger.
you know, I didn't have time to help him. But I didn't want to leave him assed out. You know?
So we got here. Lucky says, Omen always remind me of a familiar situation I've seen in life.
I've been through some shit. I've lived some shit. I've done some shit. I've seen a lot of shit.
That's why I said that's what makes it interesting, man. We all have this story, bro. Like,
you know, my brother once said you should write a book. I'm like, who the fuck gives a fuck about what the fuck I have?
The only once you write it, you won't know until you write it.
Famous.
You don't need to be famous.
Not famous at all.
You don't need to be famous.
The story of hustles.
Nah,
Where it all began.
not really the hot sauce.
No, I'm just
but,
saying, like, what?
yeah, but
Like
the story of
the story of woman.
Yeah,
I was
basically.
born 1977.
Nah, you
Single
talk
mom.
about certain things because a lot of that stuff could just be
Yeah, I know.
therapies.
I mean, I used to write
it down, get it out.
fiction and science fiction.
Of course,
and shit like
exactly.
that.
That.
And then I stopped.
Oh, people complaining that the lines are too long at his restaurant. Damn, his restaurant popping like that.
Yo,
Like Trick Daddy can hold it down and shit. Like
Yo,
you find out you know how to
I'm
get some
telling you.
ribs.
the man.
Boy,
is
you know how to cook some
successful.
ribs.
He is successful, and that was the track I was on. You know, I've been doing music for ever since I was like 8 years old. You know, I've been doing it. It turned into something else. I learned on an organ, double Hammond, old school, fucking.
He said double Hammond. Like we know what the fuck he talking
well,
about.
a Hammond
He's
organ.
a double
Electric
Hammond.
organ's got the top, and then you've got the bottom. Then you've got drawbars, and you've got these little pedals. That
Okay.
you push. This little thing.
His
Those
chicken.
dials and
His chicken
dials.
spot is doing.
See?
But that say a lot. Wait, doing a lot. But that say a lot.
Chicken. One day, it was a
I
place
like
called
chicken.
Chicken and hot sauce,
Chicken and hot sauce.
and that's all I'm gonna have in my restaurant.
Trick Daddy
Chicken,
said, you know what we should
and
do
hot
after
sauce.
I pop this album?
You bring your
We
own
should
other
open
shit.
up a restaurant.
Drinks. You want to bring drinks? Bring drinks. You want to bring somebody else's French fries up in your shit? Bring them in there. Just don't ask me to give you anything but chicken. Or
Like I said, you wouldn't go to his restaurant. Why? What's wrong with Trick Daddy? Is she a bad person?
she probably just doesn't like.
It's
the
really
whole-
pigeon.
Yeah.
It ain't chicken. It's pigeon.
Pigeon.
Imagine that.
I heard pigeon's pretty good.
Wait, what?
You haven't had pigeon?
Hell no, I ain't eat no goddamn pigeon. Crazy.
Ate pigeon tons of times.
What are you, a freaking castaway?
No,
or
the
fucking
the
remote
fucking-
island somewhere in the freaking
I'm not making this up. So
You
before
crashed in an airplane
someone
somewhere?
says I am bashing Asians,
Uh-oh.
I am not.
Oh Lord.
There was a Chinese restaurant up the street from us called China Star. They shut this restaurant down, and I'm going to tell you exactly why.
That's
They
why I don't eat
found
Chinese food.
Dogs,
See, I don't do it.
possums,
No. You
squirrels,
said possums?
and pigeons
Get out of here.
in their fucking meat locker.
Get out of here.
I kid you,
You said
the
possum?
fuck not. Yes,
Possums
possums.
are ugly. I don't want to eat a possum.
Skinned
They're
and
disgusting.
hanging, being ready
They're
for
rats.
feeding people.
Buffering.
And they
Oh,
fed
Lord.
us this
Not
shit.
again.
We were eating damn pigeon wings. You ever wonder why? Well,
Yeah,
like I
Millie
said,
said we're buffering too.
I'm gonna leave it at
How does
that.
that happen?
But that really happened. That
Hold on, let me
really
shut my
happened.
computer down.
You want to know what it is? Either somebody else is drawing off of your Wi-Fi, and it's
So let me get off my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, get off yours.
Let me-
I'll get off. I'm on.
Yeah.
or you're streaming straight from your webcam, huh? You're not going.
Yeah,
through
for
software.
some reason my phone went to 4G too. So
Are we still buffering?
Hopefully that helps, guys. I turn my phone off and everything like that. But see, but that's why I don't eat like Chinese. Like I love Chinese food if my wife cooks it.
I cook Chinese.
You know what I'm saying? Like
So
if
I
we're
don't-
cooking it,
I don't go out.
let's
there to
do
cook.
it. But I'm sorry,
You know,
man. I can't
we
trust the
started
meat.
thinking something. I thought something a little times. I was like, this pork fried rice doesn't taste the same.
That's what I would normally
you know what I mean.
order, bro. Is the pork
And
fried
then
rice.
I'm like, the chicken fried rice or the chicken with broccoli doesn't taste quite the same. It was.
that's some horrible
Here's the
shit.
thing that makes me mad about
You
it.
ate possum, I do.
It was actually good, and I'm mad
You
because
lying.
I was eating possum and cat,
You're like, damn, this is weird,
and
but
it was
oddly
good.
wonderful.
And there was another place that cat. I hate this because I love cats.
Biggie, cover your ears.
I love cats. I love cats.
I'm not eating a cat, bro, unless this is like Demolition. Like, remember that movie Demolition?
I love cats.
Is it called Demolition? Demolition Man.
Yeah, but
I'm not eating cats, bro. Oh man, don't say that. Oh, there's a lot of cat lovers that follow me.
I
I'm
love
losing more
them.
subscribers every day.
I love them. And
There's
I'm
all my
not-
cat
I
subscribers.
will never do this again. Knowingly, I would never do this ever. I couldn't even eat rabbit because when I cooked it, it kind of looked like a skinned cat.
I
So
can't
was
eat
like,
rabbit neither. Ew,
You know, it's like, I can't
ew.
do that. It
Why
looked
do you
like-
say
it
that?
looked like a cat, but cat
They're swollen rats.
some people do.
prepared
Portuguese
properly doesn't taste that bad.
What?
Cat or possum or the
What
rest
the
of these.
heck?
This is what they were serving us in our neighborhood. Like they shut this place down. Found out they were doing this for years.
Wow.
Years.
You must have just ate it.
Oh,
Wow.
I used to eat there. on a
Just
regular
trapping
basis.
a wild
It's
possum.
right up the street from my house.
Dude, no.
Yes, dude.
See, no.
dude, it was crazy.
No,
It was crazy.
I'm
In fact, they
suing
shut down
every
2
single restaurant I
Chinese
ever ate
restaurants
from.
for the same shit. The same shit. It was really just crazy.
No.
You know, they
I'm not doing that.
tried to tell the inspector it was ducks. You know how when they hang the ducks, you see the duck.
Like the duck don't know what a damn
the
possum and a
Peking
pigeon
duck,
look like.
But they're like, duck. No, it's not duck.
You said duck, duck, goose, bitch. We
Duck,
ain't playing no
duck,
duck,
cat.
duck, goose, bitch. You better sit your ass down.
Looks like
Your
cat.
ass is going to jail for this shit. I'd have picked up a frozen possum and hit her over the back of the head with that shit. Bitch, what the fuck?
They shut him down.
Good.
So then that made me really wary about eating Chinese food.
Lion, my dad. Lion, you lying.
What she said?
Lion, you lying. She said her
Pigeon
dad
soup?
used to make pigeon soup.
Pigeon is not
He
bad.
probably did.
Pigeon is not.
You
He's
can't
from a
eat a
different-
pigeon.
Yeah, you can.
He's from a different country, babe.
You can eat pigeons. I wouldn't eat the pigeons around
He's
my
Panamanian.
neighborhood.
I don't want to talk about nobody's dad, but I'm not
Flying
eating.
rats.
I'm not eating at your house no more, Lions. Then don't invite me over. I don't want. You
I
pigeon.
like pigeons.
Sorry, I don't want.
I want
pigeon
some
soup.
fried pigeon wings
She didn't say she
with some
wanted
hot
to-
sauce. We good.
I don't want nothing
Hot sauce on
pigeon
everything.
related
You
at
know,
all.
clears
The
it
only
up.
thing I want pigeon related is that song, Pigeons.
There's a song called Pigeons?
Is it called Pigeons?
Didn't know there was a song called
The Scrub remake? We call it. Is that Pigeons?
No, I thought it was
Ducks? Pigeons?
chicken heads.
No, we didn't call them
Yeah.
chicken heads. The girls had the Scrub song,
Yeah.
and we had the pigeon song. Like y'all
We had a-
pigeons
we
then.
had a song called
I thought we had a pigeon song. Am I lying?
I-
Time to get banned. Let's see.
Tell me.
Oh, I turned my phone off because I want my service to look good.
Now you want to go
But yo,
function?
but am I lying?
Open
TLC
up another box.
came up with a song called Scrubs. And then the fellas, my homies from New York, they came and I thought the song was named
Said yes.
called No Pigeons.
What the?
That was the
fuck?
only that was the pigeons I know. That meant like, yo, we don't want no pigeons. Like, no, those are like the girls.
What would they call them now with their new fangled ad crap to it?
They call them Cardi B's now.
Oh, they call
Cardi
them
B,
Cardi B's?
yeah,
Cardi B's.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh
That's-
God.
They're called Super Thoughts.
Let me ask you a question.
They're glorified now.
Who should?
We used to be like no pigeons, and now we're like we want the Thotkins.
What
We want
age group
Thots.
should Megan Thee Stallion's fan base be? Like what
Age group?
18
Yeah,
and
what age
over?
group?
35 and over, like
18?
Flex. No, she's
17?
triple X. All she talks about is her JJ.
17,
Yeah.
18,
Now,
18.
in my opinion, and I'm just asking you guys,
17, so our
do any
17-year-old daughter could be
women
listening to.
No,
appreciate
18,
listening
18.
to Megan Thee
I'm just thinking
Stallion?
because 17-year-olds will.
Like, is Megan Thee Stallion for women to listen to, or is Megan Thee Stallion for men to listen to? And if Megan Thee Stallion is
That's a
for
good
women
point.
to listen to, what type of woman is it that should be listening to Megan Thee Stallion? And here's why I asked. I happen
We're
to
really
hear,
cattling this right now until the.
I happen to
nothing
hear
here.
one of her songs being played. You know, like listening to the person who's playing, 42-year-old black woman. She's
Rather
listening
eat
to,
during grass.
she's listening to a woman talking about her vagina.
25 and up, and I don't listen to her. Thank you, Millie J.
And
They're
I'm just-
they're too adult. The music is
Is
too
it for
it's
porno
too nasty.
soundtrack? Is
It's
it
too
is it
nasty.
Porno soundtrack music?
I mean, it
Well,
could
how many
be.
different ways can you talk about your twat?
Apparently a lot.
Before it gets boring and tired. Like,
It's been
all
boring and tired.
I'm done. You said it the first 25 songs.
They look
Get off
boring
your
and tired.
twat and
Did you
talk
s-
about something else.
I don't like that. It's like it's not even real pieces that they're like glorifying. Like they're saying, "Look at my ass" and "Look at my whatever," but they're both not even real. Like, you want me to look at
Yeah,
silicone?
Lions Den, Spare Rib Tip probably was cattail. I wouldn't doubt it. But
Yo,
once again, I will say
I'm not messing with
Spare
Chinese
Rib
food, bro.
Tips was banging. You get the fucking little wax bag of them.
See, Millie, you with me too.
pieces,
Way too vulgar.
the shit
I
juicy.
can't. Like, and I was always like that. Like,
delicious.
it's a turn off. Like when a girl talks like that, it's like there's no, like. Remember, I used to think that men used to love the chase. It was all about the chase. That's what made it, like now it's like there's no chase. It's like boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, but apparently,
I was just confused. I just wondered because I figured that the only women who probably would listen to her would be lesbians or bisexual, and I figure if you're a guy who listens to her, then you're just weird. Because
well, yeah. I mean, it's funny because when we sexualize women to be that, it's a beautiful thing. It's empowering. But if you sexualize a guy doing the same thing, it's kind of gross and nasty.
well, imagine if a dude
Nasty.
had a song talking about
His
his
penis
dick
and
all day.
he's just
Big
jamming it.
dick, motherfucker.
And you
dick
saw
balls,
two
balls, dick,
and
dick
then
balls,
he
balls,
did like a
dick, dick
video
balls.
with another dude and
Big
they're,
dick balls.
and listen, and then they're doing it with his homeboy and they're both dick balling each
Yeah,
other.
dick balling each other or dick balling some chicks.
like
Like
how
balls,
nasty
balls,
would that be? Like,
I got big dick, big giant dick,
Yeah.
dick ball.
It's like after a while, no one wants to hear that shit.
Oh my god.
You tell me.
it would be gross when a man
But-
does it.
Come on. And then what,
Instantly.
but what happened though? When we had one group that did
Two
try,
Live
That's
Crew, they
stuck in
shut
my head.
Two Live Crew
they
came
shut
out,
Two Live Crew
and
down.
they said, "Get the fuck
Do you
Ouch!
do you know how many nights in jail 2 Live Crew spent just trying to sing their songs?
Yes. As soon as the bitch came on stage, up, you're going to jail.
Going
Indecent
to
exposure, pornography on stage.
But
Wait.
now it's so
On
weird.
stage
Like,
pornography because a woman
not even that.
was simulating.
Headlines are
fellatio.
like healthy. This is healthy. Like,
But Cardi B can damn near throw a twat in your face
Wow,
and nothing happens.
that's Chris. He's so much better.
we better be better. He better change his life around for Karma get his ass.
Yo, man, throw some music on, son. Let's throw these motherfuckers, show them some real music is.
That's what I'm
Dick
saying.
balls,
Like,
balls, dick balls.
like it wouldn't be acceptable. And in fact, it wouldn't even be in good taste.
And it would be even worse because guess what?
That's
Dudes
what I
would
just
have
don't
the-
like it.
They would be walking around like little tight bikini briefs, dick hanging out the side and shit.
I mean, I'm really hoping that don't come to be because I mean,
Have
this
you ever
world is
watched
going
BET?
crazy.
Have
Nah,
you ever
I don't watch
watched
BET.
After Dark?
I don't watch that stuff like
See,
that.
I don't watch it anymore either.
See, Lions like I don't
Guess
listen to Megan or Cardi.
Music
Me
is
neither.
what? You
But
never know when you
but,
see a dude.
it would be silly for us to not to think that they aren't put in a position to be influential, and they are. And then they'll hide behind. Well, I never said I wanted to be a role model, and then we co-sign that, and we're like, yeah, that, you go, girl. Like, but we never like think of our daughters while we're co-signing that. I mean, I don't understand the logic of it. There are time and places for everything. Like I was saying before, all my lives before, if Cardi B was just a late night thing, you didn't hear her on the radio, you had to go out your way to hear her music, and that's different. But it's so spoon fed. That's the scary
it's
thing for me.
mainstream.
It's spoon fed.
It's
It's like
it's prime time.
it's so
mainstream,
normal now.
Everywhere you go, not that it really matters because everybody's got
hip hop is in a real weird state right now.
What do you? Wait.
Hip hop
Hip-hop is dead.
Hip hop is in like a
Hip-hop is
sleep
dead.
stasis. This new
Didn't
music,
y'all listen to what Nas told you?
this
that
new
was
music
it.
isn't hip hop.
No, it's not.
This
That's
isn't
not
hip hop at all. This new
No
sound
message.
has nothing
No,
to
it's
do
not
with.
even the same tempo or beat pattern. And I make music. I am from the hip hop era. I produce, rhyme my damn self. I work with a lot of different people, and this is not hip hop. Hip hop has gone underground. Unless it's Immortal Technique, it ain't hip hop. I'm sorry. If it's not Kilo Rule or somebody that's from our era, it's not hip hop.
If it ain't
nobody wants to
giving
hear
back to the community at some point, if it's not having individuals think and become better people, it's not hip hop.
No.
Hip hop is supposed to be
I mean, yeah,
a
you
way
had-
of living.
And see, there was
It's supposed to be a way of
difference.
carrying yourself.
There was hip
It was a
hop.
code of
And there was
conduct.
rap. There was gangster rap.
Right.
Remember this. There was 3 different
Right.
phases during that era. Hip hop was Tribe Called Quest, KRS-One,
And think about the messages that they're giving you.
Public Enemy.
Messages,
you know,
right? All messages.
My man, Mobb Deep was more rap.
LL Cool J.
Gangster
Like,
rap. You know what I'm saying? Or harder hip hop. There was different levels of it. But nowadays, this is not hip hop.
now it's follow
Sound
the
like some-
agenda.
Dance music, and then they throw splash some music on it.
Yeah,
And
now
then
it's do
and
drugs.
everything's auto tune. And look, I've been on the block. I ain't never heard niggas singing on the motherfucking block. I'm sorry, I just never.
Lion said
Maybe
that she saw
rhyming.
2 Live Crew perform and it was traumatic.
I bet it was.
You were probably 8 years old, had no business doing it, being there neither.
That's the
I'm just
thing,
messing
Millie,
around.
because my oldest child, not son, my oldest child, 22-year-old, that decided to make me a grandfather. A child I can't even see. But that's neither here nor there. The fact is, I've listened to his shit. His music is cool for the fact that it's like what they make now. So I respect that he's on the top of the crap heap. Now,
Yeah.
the lyrics, number one, I don't know what the message is because I can't understand fuck all they say. I really can't. They're either mumbling incoherent babble, they're auto-tuning the fuck out their shit, and they've got so much music in the background of it that their voices are like, what the fuck are you saying?
It's just a drug chant. I hate it. I hate the new age music because it's just drugs.
Drugs.
It's just
drugs.
idolizing
I'ma
drugs
shoot
in this
you,
weird
I'll kill you,
form.
fuck bitches.
It made it sound so
more
cool.
drugs.
You want to sing along with it?
I'm gonna hop in a Lambo.
I
Got guns
don't
like
like it.
Rambo.
It's just really weird, bro. Tara said the sad part is a lot of mothers of teenager girls idolize Cardi B. The daughters don't have a chance with those mothers, and I feel like it's once again the parent main factor of it. She's the X factor, because if you let it be okay.
But why is she? All right.
Because some mothers don't want to be a mother. No, but some mothers don't want conflict.
What's her origin story?
Who?
What's Cardi B's origin story?
Who cares?
Where did she come from? What is she? Is she some singer? Was she always rapping? Or was she a Drake, where basically they just created a character and sold it to you and said, this is what you're going to do? Because
she's definitely she is a character. Her come up is being a character.
We have to remember a lot of these people. There's another thing that I remember and love about hip hop was real. Weren't actors, it's what they did. A lot of these rappers now are actors. They're acting like rappers. They got people writing for them. They're taught how to perform. They're taught, hey, you should talk this way. Drake is from fucking, no disrespect, he's from Canada. You know what I'm saying? And from where I understand, a pretty nice, decent area, not too bad. And I'm not saying that y'all don't have no problems up there. I'm pretty sure you do. But it ain't the U.S. It's not. It's fucking wild here, and y'all know it. People walk in the grocery stores with guns and kill people on a regular basis. It's like normal shit. Cops fuck people up. People shooting people in my neighborhood every day.
Well, not. I mean, I don't know what you're saying. You're just saying that Drake's not hard.
Acts
like he's hard, but he's not.
And that's what they made him do,
not
because
even that
sells records.
Drake has been exposed about like literally
a lot of stuff,
literally using word for word phrases and putting them in the raps, just to let you know that.
And wearing blackface.
This market of
and wearing blackface. And wearing fucking
this
blackface.
Industry isn't hip hop. It is it's a cult.
It's just entertainment.
It's
brainwashing.
It's just I don't want to say cult. I don't want to say brainwashing, but it is its own entity, and within this entity, there's a lot of demons running it. Let's say. So of course it makes sense why Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion are the top rapping artists. But when you say what are they saying, if you just read the words,
it's a bunch of gibberish.
Could you co-sign that? Could you say this lady could speak for me? Like we could be like, yo, there's like 5 Nas songs that you could be like, he could speak for me with these songs. There's so many like rappers that like.
And I just wonder,
where can we now say, listen, this guy talks for me? You know what I'm saying? And it's the women, like you were saying, like, because this was happened. I feel like there's a problem with single women where they always make the man almost irrelevant. So there's a lot more single women, and it's hard, man. It's hard. So now the music industry is attacking the single woman who don't have the male influence at home. And maybe that's what the issue. I don't know, like in particular, but I'm always trying to be the nice guy. I'm trying to find a nice reason. I don't want to say there's a bad mother who just don't care and she lets her daughter. She's a proud stripper, so she wants her daughter to be a proud stripper. Like I can't think like that. I gotta think
she was a stripper.
I gotta think it's a bigger problem.
Why they're all like behind.
And it's just the world. The world knows how to get our kids, bro. And the music is the biggest way to get them. It really is.
Well, TikTok.
Well, TikTok is just a small form of making all those songs relevant, but it conforms kids to be copycat. I copy things. There's no original thing.
The reason why
this dance, the dances are horrible, guys.
Yeah, they are.
Those TikTok dances are horrible. Why are we letting our kids do these TikTok dances? We want to be nice, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard.
I only needed a few anyway.
It's hard because we're always in that mental struggle too of the balance. I want my kid to have that. I don't always tell my kid no, but at the same time, man, it's just so evident to me how the music industry now is tailor-made to, and they got their agenda. What's their agenda? They want to sexualize women. They want to make pedophilia normal. That's why we have all these different variations. That's why men can now, if I want to go to a woman's bathroom, I can.
Not if I'm standing there.
Well, not if I'm standing there neither. I'm walking in there too, but I'm just saying.
Look,
here's
another thing.
It's getting real complicated.
If you
we need
have
to simplify things again, you know?
Between your legs, and I see you walking to a woman's bathroom.
You copy Soulja Boy's bars?
I'm going to say something.
Word for word, too.
I'm going to say something. Because What's to stop me
Little
from
girls
walking
need to
into
be
a
little
woman's
girls as
bathroom
long as
saying,
possible. No
I'm
belly shirts. I agree with that,
really
Sarah.
a woman and trapped in a man's body, but I feel like a woman, so I should be able to go into this woman's bathroom because I feel like a woman. I identify, but I have man parts. So I'm going to stand up in your bathroom and pee in your toilet.
Nah,
I should be a woman.
like, and I know this world's changing, but I'm with you all. If I'm all right, let's say I'm at Walmart and my daughter needs to use the bathroom, and then there's a person coming. I'm going to respect the person's decision making, but this person is another man going into the bathroom. I'm going in that bathroom too. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be so naive to the world.
Hey, dude,
I'm not going to be so naive.
Wait until my real female daughter walks out of this
Nah,
bathroom.
because see, that's too much conflict. I'm going to just. But it
see,
puts me in an awkward
like
situation
I was saying,
because
you
now
walk
I'm
in,
a male and I'm like, to be here.
Exactly. What if somebody else's little girl is in there?
But I know, but for my little chance. So
Dude,
now there's
you are-
another now there's
wait.
another man outside mad at me. Going, you see how complicated that got? That got complicated real quick.
Here's how you solve it. Make a bathroom called whatever the fuck you are if you don't identify with man or woman.
Well, they should
They
should have neutral
question
bathrooms.
mark.
They should have neutral bathrooms. They should have women's bathrooms, men's bathrooms.
If you
Neutral
are not sure
bathrooms.
whether you are male or female, please go to the door.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, like,
right here in the middle.
just out of respect for our biological
The thing
counterparts.
is, you should not be forced to conform to things you do not believe in. This is a free country.
But this is but time out. This is exactly what the world is doing. They're conforming people that have the same thought. And here's the scary part. If you don't agree with them, you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong.
And you need to be attacked and killed.
I'm wrong. Because I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. If you look
I
like
don't
a
know.
man, you're not walking into a female's bathroom if my daughter's in it.
Not my daughter. Yeah, like,
You're
yo.
waiting. I'm not going in there. You're waiting. You're going to wait. And if you have a problem with that, I'll scream bloody murder. I'll make a scene. I'll punch you in your face. I don't know. I'm going to protect my kid. Because what if you're lying? And I let you walk in that fucking bathroom and my daughter
Well, you know what's
Caesar
funny,
Johnson.
Something similar had happened where a dude and his wife was shopping at a Walmart. And
Yes, I do, Lions Den. That's where he was acting as a rapper. That's where it all started, was Degrassi High.
Yep.
He was acting like a rapper. And now he's acting like a rapper. Isn't it fucking funny?
But check it out. There was a story where the lady had to use the bathroom and a guy went and followed her, raped her in the bathroom while her husband was out there waiting for her.
Mm-hmm. And what did he say? I was transgender?
I don't know. I don't know how, but that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I know the guy got arrested or whatever, and he wasn't transgender, but he just
walked in the bathroom.
he was a man. He walked in the bathroom. But imagine how scary that is. Like for me now,
You know what?
my
I know
wife's
how
going to the bathroom,
I know how we solved the problem.
and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine like the long-lasting psychological damage that's going to do to me, knowing that I could have protected you just by going to that bathroom one time, just one for one fucking second. Like, I could not imagine that being someone's reality, where you're just shopping and then you go in the bathroom and you're, one, as the woman, you're being
Raped.
oh my God, you know what I'm saying? You're being desecrated.
Yeah.
And then two, as the husband out there, like, you don't even know.
I feel sorry.
You're
for
so
her husband.
oblivious. Oh my
feel
God.
sorry for her husband
My heart
because
goes out to
that
them, bro.
marriage is probably over, and that sucks. Number one, how you gonna touch your wife? You probably feel like you let her down.
That's what I'm
You're
thinking.
never
You're like,
gonna be able
yo,
to
I'm never gonna
approach her
recover. Like,
hey,
yo,
baby, she gonna be like, motherfucker.
how did I not
this?
know?
Where were you?
Yeah, like
Where were you?
How did I know? Like,
Or she's just never gonna want to be touched again. I mean, goddamn.
it's psychological for everybody.
And then how?
It's
What
something
kind
that's
of a
not
man
supposed to
just
happen.
leaves his woman because he wasn't there and she got raped? I mean,
But we all let our women go to the bathroom. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, but I usually
That's supposed to be
stand
safe.
very close near the door. I'm like that. I'm
man.
a dumbass. I'm too nice. I can do this work.
Like you said, hey,
No
I'll
more
say
nights.
it's open.
I'm not waiting by the door anymore. You're on your own. Man walks in there.
Transgender mostly is trans. So to keep it short, let your kids use the bathroom at home. I go to the bathroom with both my kids. I guess that's one way to like. You got to hold that cocky. You got to take a cocky. I'm sorry. You wait till we get home because this world's different.
And besides,
Isn't that just
public
that's
bathrooms
just
are
so
gross
unfair,
anyway.
bro? I mean, when it comes to cocky, I hold my shit till I get
Yeah,
home anyway.
I
I ain't taking a dump.
I'm shitting.
And I don't even need to use the bathroom. I can pee right here, right now. Look at watch this with my hands, with no hands. That's when it's good to be a man. But you women,
They can pee on trees.
that's what we need to protect.
I've seen them
That's
do
got to be weird.
It is.
They
weird.
probably got to do like a hit motion to pee on the
Yeah,
tree.
It's weird. It's possible.
But
It's not as easy. For
no,
us.
the world is what it is. And, we're all learning to coexist. But I still think there needs to be safe havens. And using the bathroom, you should be safe to use the bathroom.
You should.
I feel like there should be no danger at all
You should
when it comes to taking a number 1 or number 2.
But you're not always safe.
You should be. If I'm sitting down taking a dump, I better be safe. It's not like if anything is gonna happen, it better be like a black bear walks into the bathroom, and I'm gonna be mauled. Like that's kind of the dangers. Like, not another human being.
No, I don't.
Yeah, a black bear out of nowhere, just hanging out at Walmart. I was taking a cocky. I'm trying to lift my legs up. He smelt my poop. I just finished eating some whole grains and shit that morning.
That sounds like a scary
Oh shit.
the story of the train.
Ryan says it's going to get worse with all the change happening. Just be mindful and wise. I'm very
What
afraid
change?
about
What's
the
happening
change
now?
with the whole world changing.
What
What,
is there
you-
another headline that I'm not unaware? I don't
I
watch
don't
TV,
know.
people.
I don't know
I'm
about
like,
that. I'm
I'm
just
like a
saying,
dude
just
in the
change
cave.
in general.
is there
It really
some new
is.
headline?
Because
Did they
now
ban something else?
even the birds and the bees
What's
conversation
next? Did they ban Aesop
is
Fable?
going to get a lot more complicated, and it has a lot more levels
What
and
about Grimm's Fairy
layers.
Tales? Did they ban Grimm's Fairy Tales?
So
The ABC
I don't know.
song?
And what sucks is because I feel like we're all mindful, but I feel like we're all in a place of helplessness. There's nothing you can do. The change is
don't
coming.
Say that. Don't say that.
That's just how I feel. I'm just expressing how I feel.
If we stick
As,
together,
unless we start
people,
pushing back.
if we stick together and we don't allow them to cancel every fucking
Well, the
go
girls.
on-
Did you guys hear that? There's a lot of colleges and girls sports now who are standing up and won't compete if there's a transgender
On the other
counterpart competing against them.
Yeah.
So because what's happening was that
They're getting their
transgender
asses
boys
kicked.
would
They're
become
boys.
athletic runners and
Because
demolishing their
They
records.
might feel like they're
So
trapped in a
now
man's body, but
they're-
they're men.
They're kind of fighting back now. They're like, listen, no, we're not competing against transgenders no more.
Nope. I saw
And
that.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
I
and
think that's good.
I agree with
A
that.
girl's record is a girl's record.
I agree with that. And they can call that mean. And
I'm not trying to
but
be mean or
I
any of that either.
agree
I'm
with
just saying.
that because
I'm glad that we're pushing back a little bit. Just we got to find balance in life.
What sport? What is a sport that is predominated by women? Let's say that men just don't stand a chance.
Volleyball.
They are pretty damn good at that, right?
Women are good at a lot of sports. So
But I mean, like what's
running, any bicycle,
woman's sport?
bicycling,
Like, what is a
swimming.
dominated sport? It belongs to them. They are top of the line. No men even try.
women's sport that only they own.
Yeah,
That's pretty amazing. I don't know.
Now,
Volleyball's the only one I can think of.
for the sake of argument,
Bowling?
let's say horseback riding might be, because technically you want to be smaller in frame, less weight. So let's say horseback riding is a woman-dominated sport. It's nothing with women. Nothing with women.
Yeah, but you got football.
then-
So we got football. But then you have football leagues with women. We have basketball, and we have dominant women playing basketball. It's like there are counterparts like
Right. So, but what I'm saying is these are sports that were considered.
soccer,
Okay, let's say soccer.
basketball, UConn
Well,
basketball, female
see,
basketball team.
I don't
killing
want
the
to.
shit.
I don't want to say anything sexist, but the only way for me to make a comparison that makes sense is to say something that only women can do that men can't do, and then say, "No, if a
Have
man was
babies.
doing that, would you be happy about it?" Right? Like, let's say breastfeeding competitions, for God's sakes.
Ballerinas. I think
No, there are
I
a lot
don't
of
want to
male
see a girl
ballerinas.
ballerina. I'd rather see a girl ballerina than a male
There's a
ballerina.
lot of male ballerinas.
All right.
We can't use that one.
All right.
Some of them are better than the women. Some of these Russian dudes are fucking phenomenal. I'm not gay, but
Figure
Naked
skating.
hands.
Figure skating.
nope, there's good male figure skaters too.
Gymnastics with the flipping.
Okay, yes.
That young lady
Let's
is
use
killing the
gymnastics.
game.
That girl is fucking.
That is a woman
nasty.
dominant when it comes to doing
Yes.
50
Okay.
flips in the air.
Now let's say because of this particular part of the body, that made them better. And, as men, we were competing in this field. It gave us an advantage.
Tennis, baseball. We're
You know what? I'm
really
done.
struggling here.
I can't think of anything. That's the point. There is none. When you make a women's league and you have a man's league, they should stay women's league, man's league. Simple as that. Now,
It is very simple.
if trans want to play, let's create a trans league.
Because
there's
all of us,
plenty of y'all now. I mean,
because
shit.
I don't agree with their one thought process. Their thought process is that if they transgend, then they are equal to a biological woman, and I feel like that's false. I feel like a biological woman is a notch higher than a transformed into woman. Like wouldn't that make sense? Like,
Yeah, number one, muscle structure is different.
like
bone
you
structure
have
is
a real
different.
woman. She's the
have
pinnacle of what a
testosterone.
woman is, and then you are
And they
the
have-
closest thing to it.
we have more testosterone, so therefore we're going to be able to do a little bit more exertion wise than they are. It doesn't mean we're better, it just means certain things are biologically different. And if you're not on a level playing field, then it's just not a fair
They
game.
had that
That's like,
UFC girl,
they,
well,
they
guy.
should give the team that's all women 6 players.
No,
Or-
transgenders should compete against other transgenders
Or
because
you know what?
that's
Put
a fair
her in a game. with
that's
the
a fair
boys.
play field. I think.
I mean, let's look at the girl that lost all her medals because she is a hermaphrodite. She has both.
Wait, I didn't hear about that.
Oh yes, the South African girl, a girl in Africa. She looks like a dude, but she is becoming a female.
Yeah, but that can't be. But I feel like hermaphrodites are the exception to the rule. You
Nope.
can't hold that against
You know,
somebody.
she had both. She had full functioning.
Yeah, but she has the right to have that. She's
No,
both.
but she said she's a woman. She's saying she's a woman. So if she's saying she's a woman, she needs to remove the balls and penis. You can't
That's
keep them
That's
because you're
interesting.
getting
Wow.
testosterone. So that's what's giving her that
Gotcha.
extra, and they gave her
Wow.
all those medals, and then finally,
So they're like, wait, we thought you were.
right,
Wow,
because
that's damn, that's
said
crazy.
She had gotten it done, so they, did a check. They basically like, look, take your fucking pants down. We need to know because you're just you're breaking records that men made. Like, what's going on?
Wow.
And
that's-
they found
that's
out, and they were like, nope, nope, nope. And now, because I guess because she lied about it, I don't think she's allowed to compete in the Olympics again. But you can look it up. African girl, she's real tall, dark. Looks
That's
like a
crazy,
man.
bro.
Looks like a motherfucking man. When I seen her, I was like, I don't even know how they thought that she was a woman. I don't give a fuck what she says. I would have been like, pull your pants down right now. I want to see it. Because you look like a dude.
What up, Midnight? Damn, that's crazy, bro. No, so
She went to the
little red smoke back there. She was gone. I don't know.
Then she went to the kitchen.
Interesting. She did want something for some hot sauce, right?
Oh, she wanted those containers for the
Yeah.
thing, the ink.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So it's interesting life there. That's what I mean. Like our conversations now, like imagine like
We
my
sound like
daughter
we're
by
in
the time
a
she's
speak.
in high school. Imagine
Like we're in a speakeasy. We're talking about things we're not allowed to talk.
I feel like we're not supposed to talk
But
about
that's
things
the
like
problem.
this.
Why
Yeah.
aren't we allowed to talk about it?
I don't know. I just feel like people are too
never
emotional now.
felt so not able to express myself
Mm.
in my life, and I am very expressive, extremely expressive.
Mm.
I've got a lot of stories I haven't even posted on my channel just because I've said shit that I know is gonna piss people off. So I'm just waiting for the right time to piss.
Well, I don't, and I think exactly.
When
I
they
think
can't- when
you
they
gotta
can't
know
find
when to
me.
piss them off.
When they can't find me, when I moved from someplace to someplace else, and they're like, "Okay, he's not at home. They're come banging on Kilo's door. Where is he? Where's this guy who said all these terrible things about these opinions he has?
Nah, and that's the
How
thing.
dare he
and
share them?
And I hate that they do that. Like we're saying bad things, but we weren't. Like even my, I won't say that.
All right.
But I'm just saying.
That's like me driving down the street, and I'm like, I really hate red cars. I just can't stand them. Now, maybe I don't know if there's a label for people who like red cars and it's connected somehow to their sexuality, but maybe he overhears me saying this. Oh, you hate red cars? I'm a red car. What's a red car now? Well, a red car is a guy who likes red cars and has sex with dogs. Well, sir, the last time I remembered what a red car was, it was a red car. I just don't like red cars, but you don't like us. I don't even know what the fuck you are. And that's the problem that I'm having nowadays because I say something and I don't know that it's been changed to mean something
No
else.
criticism.
Nothing. It's like I thought this word meant this. Like,
And everybody wants to have the safe opinion. Let's all have the same safe opinion, guys. So that way no one's mad. It's like
I don't care.
so I can't hang with people like that. And I feel like you have the right to control your circles and your pockets. And so if you want a bunch of yes men around you, guess what? You could do that. But not my circle.
Does this finger
I want people that's gonna challenge me. I want to be able to challenge you. I want to be able to tell you, yo, you got a bug in your nose without worrying about if you're gonna cry about that shit later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we need to be like that. I feel like we need to be demanding as humans.
Yes.
Like we need to start demanding and teaching people, listen, this is acceptable. This is okay. Like we can talk like that. So I think that's what happens. You do find those little small pockets, and that's why you vibe with your peoples, So shit. Appreciate the peoples you got around you. They share the same values. They share that same thought process as you, and that's exactly what you need to keep it going, to stay positive,
And they don't like us, so why are they hanging in where we are talking this shit out anyway? Like, it's like they almost look for it.
It's
Like, let's
I
go.
don't know. It really is confusing because it's like
Let's go and find out what some older people said today so we can fuck their life.
what up, Lisa? Squad up.
Like, did you hear what they said around Kilo's channel? What did they say? That people shouldn't wear.
Well, no.
Guys shouldn't wear nail polish.
But check this out. As a bad example of just like how fucked up things is, it's just like that dude. Be what you mad for?
Which one?
Like you at the park playing with the kids. Why are you mad? It's like that's like what's happening. Why are you staring at it and everyone else is loving what's going on? Why are you?
His issue obviously wasn't
What?
concerned.
Not saying for like him, right? But I'm just saying like in general, like that's a good
Had I
analogy.
felt
Like,
he was concerned with his children's safety, like maybe Kilo was playing rough or some shit like that, I would have understood. But it wasn't that at all.
no, but I just mean like that's how people are. Like they're stuff is going on in life, and someone is there and like, no, we need to hate this. Like this is not good. Oh, he can't have that opinion because then he's this and that.
Remember I said I call them lovers now. He loves to be angry about other people being happy. His kids were in pissed him off. Oh, you should have seen the look on his. It was like a look of disappointment. Like they're not listening to me. They're not listening to me. They're playing, which is pretty much what I told them to come to the park and do. But now they're not listening to me to tell them to play by themselves. They can play by themselves in the house, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with the world. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's what's wrong with the world. You have these small people that think so highly of themselves, and they have these opinions, and it's like you have to bow down to their opinions and stuff like that. Like, what makes people beautiful is that we don't always get along and we don't always agree, but that we're still able to communicate and find the beauty in the shit that we didn't. You know what I'm saying? What's that one drawing that got the two guys are standing and one guy saying it's a 6, the other guy saying it's a 9?
Mm-hmm.
They're both 100% right, but they're finding that way to be mad at each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with that living. I'm done with that thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like me, listen, check this out. If you don't like me or what I do, you have the right to not fuck with me. And believe me, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Keep it moving, The worst is when people want to be heard. And I think that's what's happening in the society. People want to have an opinion and they want to be heard and they want you to listen to them now.
Now, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion.
No, that's true.
To be heard now.
That's true.
The problem is force people to then make your opinion their way of life.
Right, or validate their opinion.
I'm not going
People
to,
don't respect each other's opinions and views.
When it was
sad.
LGBT,
I'm so sad.
I was like, oh, that's okay. Then I seen LGBTQ, then LGBTQ plus, then LGBTQ plus some kind of fucking weird symbol. And I don't know where they've
And see, with all that stuff, I didn't care. It's when they started bringing drag queens to read books to kindergarten kids. That's when I was like, wait, what? Y'all can have all the vowels y'all want. Y'all can A-E-I-O-U each other all y'all want. I don't care. I don't want you going to my daughter's school reading her a book and drag queen accessory.
See, Lions, then I respect everyone's opinion. Even a bigoted racist, I respect his opinion because it's his fucking opinion. And if I don't like it, I don't have to be around that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's like me moving down south somewhere and I see a bunch of fucking Confederate flags flying. Now, I'm not saying that a Confederate flag necessarily means racism. It, in most cases, doesn't at all. I've met a lot of people who have that shit tattooed to their arm. Nicest people I've ever met in my life. Not necessarily racist. They just believe in that particular time period. Now, before I get yelled at by someone who says, yes, it's racist, so is the American fucking flag, people. We're not going to talk about that at all. We're going to leave that alone. Anyway, like I was saying, if I move into a neighborhood that I see people who definitely don't like me, and their opinions affect me, I can do one of two things. I can sit there and be mad about it and get angry with these people who have this opinion, or I can simply move the fuck away. So for the people who get mad because you may or may not agree with the opinion that comes out of my mouth, either don't listen to me or turn the channel. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You can't get mad because people have an opinion. It's stupid. They have plenty of opinions, most of which I think suck.
Hey, we just got to
Saying things like adulting.
Just protect your
Stop
kids,
the word
guys.
changing.
Talk to your kids. Communicate with your kids. Hey, guys, it's totally fine to be us. That's who we are. And you know what? It's good enough for me. It's gonna be good enough for
We
them.
should have these speakeasies more often.
You know?
They're planning something, folks. They're planning something. I don't know what they're going to ban next. We have to be ready. The next thing they may come after is the Smurfs.
All right, so I'm almost at a 2-hour mark. All right, guys, 10 more minutes.
You don't want them to take
And
the
we're gonna
Smurfs
squad
away,
out.
Z, because that would be terrible. Could you imagine? No more Smurfs.
No more Smurfs.
Remember the Snorks?
I love the Snorks.
Snorks
The Smurfs were cooler, though.
The Smurfs were cool. What about the Munchie Cheese?
The Munchie Cheese were cool, but yo, nothing beats the Smurfs, bro.
About the I'm just saying, what if they start banning these things?
Oh.
For some reason or another.
Bro, that would be terrible.
Exactly.
Once again, my opinion on banning old cartoons is stupid.
It's history.
Ban the cartoons that we have right now.
Or make them change something.
Name any one of them right now. They're all crazy.
Now listen, I love Rick and Morty. I don't give a damn. I love it.
I don't watch Rick and Morty.
now.
I don't watch it. I didn't watch it.
It's just freaking chaotic.
Like, you know what stopped
It is
me?
my freaking brain in a cartoon. It is awesome. I love it. It's
Gosh.
the only thing I've ever watched in my entire life where every single fucking episode from every damn season has a place. Like, they forget nothing. If there's some small detail that popped up in episode 2 of, and you're like, what's that?
Don't. That's good.
You'll find it out later in season 5 in episode 3. Like, it's right up. You're like, holy shit, what the fuck? Damn. I thought they forgot all about that. It's just, it's funny.
See, I stopped watching those cartoons because, like, and I know you're not supposed to talk about like religion and everything like that, but I'm biblical, and it bothers me when I see references of making jokes about God or Jesus. So all these modern day cartoons do that.
Definitely.
So I don't watch
don't watch
Family Guy. What's the other one with the round-headed kids? The freaking Family Guy.
There's American Dad. There's Family
American Guy. American Dad. I don't watch that. It's the other one, the carton, the little kids and shit. South Park.
Oh, I don't watch that.
I can't watch none of those things because they'll make fun of things like that. And to me, it's
That's
like,
why I
oh
say
no, I
don't-
can't do
do
that.
not
That's
watch-
deadly, you know.
Don't watch Rick and Morty.
I don't watch none of
Just
these
don't.
new age
You'll
cartoons.
be like,
It's
how
raunchy.
dare you?
It's raunchy, bro. A lot of that shit is raunchy,
It's
bro.
violent more than it is. It's not really raunchy. It's violent.
I never watched Rick and Morty.
It's violent. No, but if you don't like them making fun of God, then don't watch that because
Well, right.
he
Oh, I bet.
just you would not enjoy it at all.
Nope.
Because once you've heard that, everything else you're just not going to enjoy. It's
Yep.
like, oh nope, sorry.
Exactly.
Like if you didn't know, you
and I don't got a problem. And I don't got a problem with, like I said, I don't indulge.
Now,
No, I believe
You
you.
know what?
I
Me and
stick with
Kilo
it.
can't be friends
That's it.
because see, he's biblical and I'm not. And I watch cartoons that talk shit about Jesus. He doesn't like that, so we can't be friends because we have a difference of opinion. Kilo, I hate you.
Right. That's
I need to cancel your opinion.
right. Cancel my opinion.
Cancel
That's
your
it. I'm
opinion.
done.
Your opinion is canceled. It
And here I thought I was
it
doing something
never-
special.
It never existed. It's just done. You can no longer mention it ever because somehow we canceled it. It means it doesn't exist.
Just cancel those shows right there.
Cancel these.
Cancel those shows. Or cancel the bad stuff. I keep thinking about the one, the pedophile. Like, they got the one pedophile on the Family Guy.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, Chris.
like how is nobody talking about that?
Come here, Chris.
We're talking about Pepe Le Pew. We're talking about everybody else. But this is like, yo, he's a known pedophile. Like, how do you do that?
Now the French should be really upset about them getting rid of Pepe Le Pew. That's like discrimination against the French. Pepe Le Pew was
I
French.
guess it. What was they
Like, what the
saying
fuck?
about it? Was it inciting
The French should
rape?
be outraged. Sexual abuse, basically, sexual harassment. Because he never really assaults her. He just kind of grabs her every now and then. But you know, oh God, it's just terrible. It's just terrible.
Yeah, South Park. See, that's what I was trying to say, Lisa. That I can't watch that show. That
I
show is
just
just too
don't like
crazy
that
for
show.
me. It's like
I just don't like
it bothers me internally. My moral compass inside me is just like, it just starts spinning out of
But you
control.
know,
Like, no, don't
there are
Kilo,
some cartoons
abort this shit.
that are made by people who are extremely religious, but they're made in a way that's not religious to kind of bring people to understand the error of their ways. You get what I'm saying? But they're few and far between.
I'm old school, man. I want to see some Thundercats and shit. I want storylines. I want like robots fighting each other, and there's like storyline based
They were supposed
stuff that
to
I
bring the
I want
Thundercats
a
back.
positive message at the
They were
end of the
supposed to
show.
bring the
Like,
Thundercats back, and something happened. I don't know what happened. It just stopped. I saw an ill trailer.
oh, I
Mumra
saw.
came out. Remember how you always had the goddamn.
We're saying
And he's a
something
fucking
about.
mummy, but he's got drool. I always wondered, why did he have drool? You're
God,
dry as
Mumra's the
shit. You're
shit.
dry as
'Cause
shit.
You want to be scary?
Drool. Like, goddamn,
His
son.
mouth just had drool. It's
You
just-
dry as hell, but
mouth.
your mouth is watery.
But those I like shows like that. I want those shows to come back. But what I heard about the Thundercat shit is that they weren't making no money for the toys.
Fuck the toys. Bring
Like
back the show. Then
They
the
only
toys
brought it back.
come.
They only brought it back for the toys.
You
It's
gotta
like,
bring the show out, then bring the toys. You can't put the toys out in the show.
oh, dude, the show was good.
I had all those toys.
What
The
up, Z?
fucking-
Let's go.
The
chick.
fucking Pantheromobile, the Pantheromobile.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
That's a
it
painful
opened-
What's that called?
It opened up, and the little guy was on the top,
Dope.
and then he
The
popped out.
Thunder Tank.
Yeah, and then you had Wile E. Coyote, and the little hoverboards and shit.
Yo, they got
Katara.
they got some
Him with snap.
collectibles, bro. It's just a little expensive though.
There was only one
so
person
bad.
that
I want to
could
buy
not
them shits,
stand
bro.
in that whole show, he made me sick. Every
Who?
single Snarf. Fucking hated
What?
Snarf.
Snarf was the shit,
I
bro.
fucking hated him. He was a
It was for the
whiny.
kids.
He was a whiny little asshole. It's like, why are you
I
going on?
didn't like
Stay
the part.
home.
I didn't like the part that Mumra was so dope, but to beat him, you just had to show him a reflection of his own face.
Yeah, that kind of made me mad.
Oh my
But then the
god!
thing was, it never ended. Like he just,
He just ran away. He was like, "I'll
And
come
then
get him
I'll
tomorrow."
be back.
And he showed him his face again. It's like
Ah! But it took a while for him to get to his face. Though.
Mumra
He had-
needs to be.
he
They
had
need,
to
if they
leave.
revamp that movie, they didn't make it that Mumra is so badass. He's like,
He needs to be like,
who's that
he-
dude that
he-
freaking
he-
snapped his fingers?
he
He's
needs to
like,
be Ra, like
Ra?
one of the Egyptian gods, because he's a mummy. So it makes sense that he may come.
well,
from.
Mom Ra. That's why they got his name, Mummy Ra. Yeah,
Well, then he should have definitely
Ra.
been doing some shit.
I'm just saying,
God of
like,
the sun,
he should have like there should be no real enemy. He just kind of like he could only hold that form for so long. Like that's like to me like that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
He could only hold the form but for so long,
But you
and
know,
that's how Thundercats beat him.
the shows always have the enemies like super strong, but then they have some dumbass weakness, like Thanos.
Mumra was the shit though.
Like what was Thanos?
What was the better enemy than Mumra? Cobra Commander,
Well, no, wait now, it depends. What cartoon?
Megatron.
Megatron.
Megatron's the last
No,
enemy.
but Megatron was a bitch.
Nah, Megatron's a what?
Megatron was
Starscream's a bitch. Megatron fucked
Now wait,
you up. What you
which,
talking about?
which, how far back are we going? Which Transformers are we
I'm
talking
from
about?
the 80s.
So you going back to the
We're
cartoon?
going-
the original cartoon?
When Megatron used to transform into a gun.
The original, yeah, and then fucking Starscream had the blast. Boom, boom, boom.
That's where I'm going.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. Because Megatron always had to have his boys. Fucking Optimus would come fight Megatron straight up. He'd give Megatron the fucking fair
Yo,
one.
when the
And
movie-
Megatron always had fucking
When the whole
Man,
Autobot started, Megatron was kicking their ass.
fuck Megatron. He's a bum. He's a bum.
Who's better than Megatron and Mumra?
Who's better than Megatron? As an enemy, you mean?
Enemy. Cartoon enemy.
Best cartoon.
Can y'all think of one? Mumra got beat by Megatron. Megatron's the shit.
Best cartoon enemy.
Best cartoon enemy.
Fucking Shredder.
Shredder.
Fucking Shredder. He had
That's a good one. That's
he
a
had
good one.
he had the comedy. He had the ill ass suit, and he had the foot team.
Better than Megatron, though?
Yes,
I don't know better than
yes,
Megatron.
Yes, he's better than Megatron. Better than Megatron.
I don't know, man. Cobra Commander keeps coming in my
unless
head.
we gotta go with like technology, then yeah, Cobra Commander's pretty bad. But then there was they didn't give us a lot of enemies back then. Like it was usually a group of enemies. Now, see, if you had to go with
We had all the best enemies. You just said them
Voltron
all.
had the best enemy
Voltron
pretty
had
much
multiple enemies.
every fucking episode. When that big robot or
Voltron
big
was the
monster,
shit.
that dude had to chop some
What made
shit up.
Voltron dope, but the enemies were kind of like cool
Yeah, they
looking.
were ill. It's like what giant
Damn
thing are they
anime,
gonna throw
bro.
at him next? Big giant arms, that fucking
Right.
thing that was like an octopus arms all over the
And
place.
then,
she's,
yo,
like,
imagine
chopping
that too,
shit
because
off.
now the kids they're like the Power Rangers, but that was like,
Best enemy. Best enemy.
you thought of something?
I thought so.
What you got?
Doesn't have to be a cartoon, though, right?
Cartoon.
It's got to be a cartoon.
Cartoon.
I was gonna say fucking Godzilla, but
Godzilla's not an enemy.
he was at first.
Nah, I never was.
You never saw
He
the
was just
old,
misunderstood.
old ones.
He was just
beginning.
misunderstood.
He before he came to America, he was
He's just a
stomping on
radioactive
Tokyo.
lizard. Misunderstood.
Fuck you.
I'm excited for that King Kong versus Godzilla coming out soon.
I'm kind of excited about it too. A little bit.
I'm ready for
a little bit, just a little bit. You know,
That's my
I'm
my
kind
shit.
of mad about the Rampage thing. I feel like that kind of
That was okay. I like The Rock.
it's a video game. It should have stayed a video game. They should have left
It
it.
was all right.
I don't understand it now. It's video games into movies. What's next? What's next? What's next?
Well,
Grand Theft Auto the movie. I mean, how would we make that? What would that be? Oh, I know. Turn on the camera and look outside. And just play it on TV.
That's what's
But yeah, you know, I can't really think of another enemy, man.
yo, I think we need a
That
Megatron,
kinda
Shredder, Mumra, Commander. Voltron didn't really have one real, or I guess he did
No,
have that
they-
one real enemy.
They had the
He had the
they
Zartan
had the
thing.
guy
Oh,
that was
Zartan
always coming. And see, he would
That
send
blue-faced
different-
guy.
Yeah, the blue
Yes.
He had one enemy,
He did.
but he always sent.
He was
some
badass
shit.
though.
Oh, he was terrible because he
He was
always had
badass.
some shit for their asses. Remember the one
He
that
did.
almost fucked him up with the fucking missile arm that opened up like a claw, but then it shot it at
See,
him.
those
like,
were good.
took his-
Now we got these stupid ass cartoons.
It was
Anyway,
innovative.
whatever.
Like, you really was shit. Every enemy had some special shit. It was
But guys, I'm at my 2 hour. We're gonna call it a night. I thought it was a great night. I had a good time talking. Appreciate how much your busy day to come hang out with us. Until next time, stay fly, stay Gucci, stay you, and be the change you want to see in the world, guys. All right, squad out, and hold pose. And work there. Yeah, we'll try it again. There we go. Come on, there it is, and hold pose.